Hello everybody, hello, welcome back to this stream. It is Thursday the 12th of October. My goodness, this year's going quickly, but I hope that you're all doing splendidly. I'm doing fantastic today. Hello, you may all notice that I have a brand new haircut. Well, it was long overdue, it was getting wildly out of control, but it's done finally. I managed to find the time. It's been pretty nuts recently. We've got a good cup of tea, and yeah, a new top, so ready to go. Vandy, Arax, Kuts, Crazy Spider. Hello everybody, here early indeed. Praise FB. I appreciate the prayer to the gods of Minmax on my behalf. I am merely the messenger. I hope all of you guys have had a good middle of the week. We're getting towards the end of it, so not long to go now to the weekend. And you know, we better unmute the Tarkov. Let's do that. I don't like it clicking, you know, if I'm like setting stuff up and I scroll across and it goes like click, 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 click through the menu. Not really that keen. Sugars have got really expensive. 70k. 140 plus, like, what are these worth? Like 120? So that makes like 260. Problem is right now is that it's about fair value. It's like, is there much value crafting it? Like, there is a tiny bit, but 70k is just like so much. You don't gain a lot from doing it other than just doing it. I mean, you can just, well, the other alternative, I suppose, is to sell these and then buy moonshines, but like, if you're using moonshines yourself, you are still probably better off doing this craft. That gets them like 260 or something. Like they do go down to that level, but sometimes not. And if you want to run another one, then occasionally you just don't really get the opportunity. Not a messenger of profit. Excellent. Morning, hot dog. Hello. Yes, it is 1:05 for me in the afternoon. That's where we're starting out today. As per usual. British time. British time. Go through just to craft a few bags and things. I mean, I was actually on it this morning, so most of the other stuff I've kind of done. Oh yeah, I was like testing some interesting things here. With lasers. There's quite a surprising result when it comes to certain graphic settings actually, and like the visibility of lasers. I didn't really realise. What I was actually testing was, I shouldn't bring meds down here actually, because I'd normally just sell the meds. I usually end up with more meds than I need. Leave that down there. Yeah, what I was trying to test was whether DLSS makes lasers more visible, because I figured they probably did, just simply because of the way DLSS works and like the change to anti-aliasing. But I found out something else even more surprising. Which, I mean, if I'm probably going to do something quick on it. Like, I'm not going to make a really, really long video about it, because there's not that much to say, but I'll probably do something about it. Basically, the long and the short is, I mean, I don't think anyone's ever going to do it. This is the problem. I don't think anyone will actually do it. If you turn off anti-aliasing, you could see lasers, like, really easily. Obviously, you have to turn off AA. It doesn't really make sense. In the meanwhile, so, just to catch you up, I've got loads of money. I was experimenting with basically scavving. So the past like a couple of streams, we've been trying to do Peacekeepers Lend-Lease Part 2. And you got to get one CFDM radio, and you got to get 2 vertexes. And the 2 vertexes are really, really difficult. And a lot of people are struggling with vertexes this wipe. A lot of people struggled last wipe. It's always a bit of a struggle to get the vertexes. And we've been trying to run Lighthouse, but it's been challenging. Let's put it that way. Lighthouse is not an easy map. It's even harder as solo. It's very difficult to get in and out and actually do what you want to do. So I started fiddling around as Scav, and I had this like crazy come up, which I did end up actually recording. And I killed a guy. He killed, like, I was with 2 other Scavs. I could hear somebody moving up on the ridge, and I just didn't know where he was. He was like hiding somewhere. And there were 2 like AI Scavs near me, and the guy gets, I think he starts getting shot at by them, or he shoots them and they shoot back or something. But I'm like behind a wall, so you know, we'll load into. Let's load into a what should we do? Let's load into a lighthouse raid. I'm actually just interested to continue trying to do this. We may as well do it while we're on stream. Just could go night lighthouse as scav. Yeah, so he's like up on top of the ridgeline, like where it was on Lighthouse. If you know the not the swamp village, but the normal village next to it, the one with like the gamer house and hillside house and those ones. He was up on top of the ridgeline there, and he shot the 2 AI scavs that were with me. I didn't really have time, like I wasn't really paying attention because I was just doing, you know, I think I was doing something else, whatever. I was like, I just loaded in pretty much and just like ran down there. And I think I had some crappy guns. So I took one of the AI's guns, and the guy like came down. I could hear him like slowly coming down the hill, and he had the untie helmet on actually, bizarrely, because that's what we're going to be doing today. But he had the untie helmet on, and so I spied him over the corner of the wall, like just over the fence, and shot him, and went round and had a look, and he had a huge bag on. He was only like mid-level 20 or something. He didn't have like that much loot, but he'd found an armor repair kit. So I think that's probably why he was trying to get out. I mean, I would have got out way earlier, I think, but maybe he didn't know Lighthouse very well. So anyway, I ended up just like loading in, watching these two scavs dying, killing this guy with a single shot with the Vepa 20. Which one was it? The 209, and taking the armor repair kit out of the game. And he had like a bunch of other stuff too. He had like a TX-15 that was like pretty well modded. So it ended up being like, it took like, the raid was like 5 minutes long and was like 1,000,000 rubles. Like insane. And then since then as well, like I've been using Scav to try and like find some of these boxes on Lighthouse, and just like the money that you get out of it, it's just mad. It's just actually mad. I played like 1 or 2 streets raids as well, just like checking out the car dealership bit, because I do want to go and do that at some point. And some people had said the building in the center is crazy. And I went there, and it was unlooted. Oops. Yeah, I went there and it was unlooted, and yeah, it was actually mad. Like the loot in there was just completely bonkers. So yeah, Ludov, yes, I am fully recovered from my illness, pretty much well actually. I think like my throat was actually still hurting slightly. Well, not hurting, but it was still slightly rough earlier, like yesterday or the day before. No, it was mainly the day before actually. You could tell slightly on stream, like a little bit, but that's basically gone now. How long was it? 22 minutes. We're just gonna check some of the spots while we get in. Yeah. I've gotten at least 10 CFTM and only 1 Vertex. I got it before I even had the quest. On 30 Lighthouse raids trying to find Vertex and know all the good spawns there. It just takes a while, I think. My Vertex in RBBK. And RBVO. I didn't have... Oh, we got military flash drive. I didn't have any luck on reserve whatsoever. People say there could be stuff over by the tunnel. I don't know. Oh, we can get... Let's... Actually, no, we can keep chat on. For scav raid, we can keep chat on. What's this? NACL, that's right. Med tools. This is like the perfect like nighttime ambience, whatever. Thing is, the scav you just care so much less. So, what's your scav count? It's like 4.6 or something. I don't have it maxed. People say get stuff in there, like in here. I've checked a few times on these containers. I've not found anything so far in here or in there. I mean, maybe it's just looted, like, because it's pretty out in the open. Hard to know. Yeah, broken crates. Yeah, exactly. And I think sometimes they're hidden too. I was watching Very Bad Scavs one, because he did another one recently. Never found anything in the box of the tunnel. Yeah. It's one of those ones, like, people say stuff like intel in the cinema room in the chalet. I've also, like, never seen that. Maybe we should have gone to get the bus one first. Oh, whatever. We'll go up here and have a check. But yeah, people say, like, oh, you could get intel in the theatre room in this upper chalet, and I've been in there so many times. You know, I did assessment last wipe and trying to find like CFDM radios and da-da-da. I've been to like the upper chalet 1 billion times. Never found anything in there. All Vertex almost in broken crates and hidden. Yeah, I think it's because of maybe it's just partly because of the texture model. You know, like the CFDM radios are a bit more obvious because they stand up vertically on their loot spot. So you can kind of tell where they are. You can just see. Whereas the Vertex is because you know, it's a chip, isn't it? So it's kind of flat, or some kind of like programmable like circuit. So it's kind of flat. Intel Crackhouse. That is true. Intel in Crackhouse I have seen. That's AI scav. At least it should be. Yeah. And some people like to do the... Oh, come on, let me over. Why can't I jump? Is it because of this, like, tiny... Oh my god, let me over! I literally can't jump there. And I don't have a high enough strength to do that. Let me in! Well, I'm level 41 on my PMC. Right, anything in it? No. So there's one broken box. There's some good spots on here, something for like, yeah, various things. What's that? Nothing useful. But like, normally this is just like scopes and stuff. And like a bit of ammo. Oh look, it's BP. So it's worthwhile. It's like actually can be decent. We'll go and check the body. Nothing on there. You can have, there's like medical spawns up here, like decent ones. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm just like fighting the map today. We'll go and check the like main spawns just to see. I think it's like probably been cleared out by Peacekeeping at this point. Then. Yeah, there's other people in here. Well, that's fine. Check along, see if anyone's missed anything. It happens, you know? It happens. What's that? Slicker's bar. Nothing too crazy. Anything of it? No. This one. Intel does spawn in the cinema room, just a low chance because it's loose. I mean, maybe, yeah. It's just like, just so many people have just like never seen it. And I don't know like exactly where it would be. It's like people say it's just like on the arms of the seats or something. But like, yeah, as I said, I've never seen it myself. Not ever. Okay, so Alapane. Really hope they stitch all the maps together one day. Well, the thing is, even if they do that per se, I think it's going to be more like you have to do certain things to get from one map to the next, as opposed to it being like the maps are like actually stitched together. If that makes sense. Like, I don't think you're going to go like no loading screen from customs to woods. Let's put it that way. I don't think that's ever going to happen. It's going to be more like, you know, you have to go out to the right extract to get over there, kind of thing. It's very dark, isn't it now? It was perfect before, and now it's like incredibly dark. Different models had different height? That would be crazy. That would actually be crazy. Like, oh, you can only go in here if you're like, you know, the weenie USEC character or something. Like I might never introduce one game traders like Lightkeeper. The Tarkov Frontier had it, people weren't too fond. Thing is, I think it could be okay. Like, yeah, I think Lightkeeper could be fine. The problem is they still haven't introduced him as a trader, is the main issue. I don't think there are any other like high val spawns in their main thing here. It'd be okay if it's like a one-off, right? I don't think you want every trader in raid. I don't think that's the way that they want to do it, but the problem with the cycle is that it didn't have, there wasn't anything that was like really super gripping about it. Ultimately, at least for me, I think a lot of people felt the same way in the end. That there wasn't anything that was like, you know, like really, really so special about it. It was a cool concept and stuff, but I guess we can go and check these ones down here. It was a cool concept, but ultimately, yeah, like one of the main things that it brought to like extraction shooters is just like instant infills. That's probably the most novel thing that it did, but you can't, a game can't just rely on that, you know. That's great as a mechanic, but it needs to be laid upon top of everything else. Are there any in here? I can't remember. I think there's supposed to be something in this bit sometimes. A cat's tourniquet? Apparently not. Not today. Medbag. Gunplay was terrible. Yeah, I mean, I didn't enjoy... Oh, we probably should keep this. Like, Sometimes that's the saviour, isn't it? I didn't really enjoy the high time to kill, because it basically meant that as a solo, like I like playing solo games. And solo games is kind of my jam, and I'm not hugely keen on like massive TTK. Oh, to hell with it. We'll go full greed. Get rid of our heals. Who cares about the heals? I didn't mind the setting so much, but easiest way out of here. I didn't mind the setting. I thought the setting was alright. It's probably only visible on my screen. I'm amazed how dark it is, given that it was looking so light earlier, and given that the moon is literally out. It's bizarre. Bizarre. We'll check like the house or two around here, and then just head out. I don't want to spend too long on scav. Yeah, we'll come down the mountain here then, actually. Or maybe not. That is a bit far. You do this one? Is this one good? Oh god, it's so dark. I can't tell. Can't remember where the best spot is. All kind of looks the same level of grey from up here. It's actually starting to get light. Maybe that's why it looks so weird. Yeah, insta-Q was great. Oh my god. There we go. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I find Tarkov's jumping so annoying. Like, I can't wait till we can vault, because sometimes it just doesn't let you jump, and it's very frustrating. Because you want to run. Like, if you don't run, you won't get enough distance. But then if you walk, and it does let you jump, it's just like very frustrating kind of thing. Two Shonka. It's a bit weird. Two Shonka doing in here? Unless somebody dropped it because they found something else. Hard to know. Okay. Then we'll go and have a look down this one. These are basically the runs I was doing before, and ended up finding... I had like a crazy scav run, basically, which like finished us off on... Actually, no, sorry, I'm not going to... I'm on like PMC autopilot there. We don't need to go to Hillside House, we need to go down to the bottom one. Yeah, I got a Vertex. I actually managed to record it too. I got a Vertex, I got a VPX, and I got a CFTM radio all in one run as a scav on Night Lighthouse. It's honestly like... I give up doing it on PMC. I don't care doing it on PMC anymore. Maybe we do like night raid, like MVG runs or something, but it's so much easier as a scav, because there's so many scavs on Lighthouse, and it's very constricted otherwise. It's like between the PMCs sniping you and the scavs, milk, shooting at you, like your signpost a lot of the time on Lighthouse makes it really tough. Whereas a scav, you can just scuttle about, and it's super easy in comparison. Anything up here? I've only recently started hitting this little room. Not really done this. Elvis, we've had a question. Why can't I put a gun with no pistol grip in my weapon stand? I'd seen you had some guns in there. Unfortunately, you've had that whipped out from underneath you. There used to be a way that you could do it. So you used to be able to open it up and then shift click the things into the weapon stand. So you weren't allowed to do it with your mouse. It was an unintended bug, basically. You could do control click, not shift. You could do control click them into the weapon stash, like that weapon stand, and that did work, but they have blocked you from doing that, so now you can't. It now needs to be a functional gun. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just because you could store so much in there, but it got fixed, unfortunately. Hello, Gigabeef. Hello, Dr. Leaper. Have you tested the streets with new resolution setting? I have. I wouldn't say... Okay, I wouldn't say tested. Tested is the wrong word. I have tried it. It feels good to me. It definitely doesn't feel worse. which is always a plus. So it's certainly come on. It's certainly not terrible. It seems to work quite well. It appeared to me to give me... I didn't get quite as... Like, the lows aren't quite as low. That's how it felt. It didn't seem to make that much difference to overall frame rate, per se. But it felt more smooth in general. Hello from Melbourne. Hello, MTB. Oh! Lion! I need a lion. What's lower value? Probably this. A fuse, the med tools. That's probably good enough. Isn't it? What are these worth? Like 20 now? What's that? Fuse, yeah. Hot rods. Condense, bogs. I think everything else... maybe soap. Maybe soap for blood cell or something. Or soap for fuse. No. Not like that. Like this for blood cell, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, we need that lion, baby. We need that lion. I've literally, like, solved all of my problems by scavving on Lighthouse. It's actually absurd. Like, genuinely absurd. I don't really know how this has occurred. I gave up playing PMC on this map. It's godforsaken map. Thanks for tracing the sound you make whilst jumping. It's kind of weird, yeah. It just feels so clumsy. Hello, Kerbal. My sons have died within 2 minutes tonight. That was crazy. Yeah, the spawns suck. Do you prefer viewers to watch on YouTube or Twitch? I honestly don't mind. Go wherever you please. Whichever is more comfortable for you. I'm not fussed. It's all good. You gonna break Twitch this time, Lighthouse, or are we alright? We good? We're good. Any new features you want BSG to add ASAP? Not including performance and anti-cheat. I'd really like it if they fix the zeroing system. That's been in the works for like years. Lots of people want them to fix zeroing. It's like kind of fringe compared to the other stuff, but I mean the next one will be audio. Audio's a cause of a lot of issues, honestly. So if you've excluded performance and anti-cheat, so you say audio. It's probably the next in the list. Timothy Nez. That's funny. Have you been able to kill the new boss? I actually haven't yet. That's like on my list of things to do at some point. Living high is not a crime. We're slowly making headway. Okay, well, I didn't really prove my point on that run so much, but we were just chatting, so it was fine anyway. You know what, maybe... These days, a lot of the time, I just dump everything to fence, but we'll do it properly this time. Hey, Lighthouse Man, only for the quest, and that's it. Spawns are garbage. Yeah, the spawns just suck. And that's the issue, because the map is so linear, if you spawn at the wrong end for the thing you want to do, it's so painful. There was somebody wrote something amazing on Reddit, and I can't remember what it was. It was something like... I was like, you know, like pressure cooker or something. Even if you get a good spawn, you're being pressed in by all the PMCs and player scavs that are running in behind you, and the whole thing's just like super toxic. Yeah. I think it's just because it's so narrow, and the valley kind of area doesn't help with that either. Ooh, not Peacekeeper. Actually, one interesting thing you could do now is you can go to Jaeger and you can actually sell random bits out of the gun to Jaeger. Like, it's not working at the moment because you can't do it with anything here. The Jaegers actually pay slightly more for things than Mechanic does. And you could just like sell them sort of straight off the gun almost, which is kind of cool. Was that everything from the run? Nearly. Got a few therapist bits. So we've got... Yeah, it's about right. About right. It's okay. These are... Yeah, I tend to use these myself, so I can just... I probably need a new scav junk box, honestly. I've like reached my limit. Let's go and hand this in and finish this one. Living high. That'll actually free up some other space. Complete! Okay. Living high 2. We got the teapot's got the 3. The vase, we've got the 2. The parrot, we've got that. And ravens, we've got those. Oh, I actually thought we didn't have everything we needed. Huh, fair enough. We got it. We got it done. There we go, level 42 now. Perfect. ACPC and Alton. These Altons are good. Like, I like the ones that you get from the quests. You don't get very many. So it's important to, look after them. Keep this down here now. Bum. Yeah, I probably need another money case. I ended up with just like tons and tons and tons and tons of money really quickly because of some like lucky runs offline. Which is actually kind of nutty. What else we got? RGN. Like genuinely like 6 mil or something. It's just bonkers. Don't really know how that ended up happening. I was like just testing stuff and experimenting with things. And then cash. Have you done Grenadier? Nah. Alright. So, it's blueberry time. It's blueberry time, baby. Actually, we'll go and have a quick look at... have a quick look at Ragman, make sure we're not missing anything out of his roster. Yeah, so this baby's out of stock, of course. It always is. The slick. That's why these troopers are so expensive. I don't know how many slicks you get in one reset, but... Big bags, yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, not a lot of this is that good value. I mean, what's this? 62. This is about 40. This is about 100k for a raid backpack. It's all right. 6 bulbs. What are bulbs worth now? Okay, it's not really worthwhile. You can get your new face shields. You can buy old ULACs, but they're normally cheaper on the flea. Right, these have gone up, I'm pretty sure. Weren't they like 80 something? This is not very good. 124k, it's not too bad. This is the one that I really like. This is like probably my favorite. This is like way too expensive. This is terrible because the mechanic one is just better. This one's not too bad sometimes. Like 2 paracords. These are kind of pricey now. 70k plus, then these are expensive as well. So that's like, yeah, nearly 300k. So it doesn't really make sense when you can buy the Zabralo. This is just like way too much. This is way too much. This doesn't make any sense at all. These Thors are like 60k. It's like, who's going to wear Thors like 4 times until they're broken and then buy a class 5? Like, it's just nonsensical. This thing 3 lines also like way too much. Like most of the stuff on Ragman 4 is actually just garbage. Like Tasmanian Tiger is like one of the few things that actually makes sense. They're really good. Perfect mediator. Okay, cool. What was this? Labs? Yeah, we're not doing labs. No, these are resetting in like 2 minutes anyway. Cool. So I guess like now it's the grind for level 46, I suppose, so we can actually go and... Oh, look, we got thick weapons case. Actually quite a useful point in time to get this. We'll just dump a load of stuff in there for the minute. I've got like lots and lots and lots of attachments and things. Voodoos or whatever. I've been like stocking up on voodoos. Got these. Swap them around. God, it's a long boy, isn't it? Now, where is the actual base for this? Where the base is? I got a base for that somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Oh, that one's too long. Okay. Because this is the pistol grip, you see. The weird thing about the XMC is that there's a base component. Oh, well, let me do that. Okay, so let's just move these things over here. Move this down. It all makes a little bit more sense, and then we can just carry on as we were. Very good. Stick that in here. Good. All right, we're getting there. Cool. It's always nice when you get a new case, isn't it? I guess we'll just leave this stuff. To be fair, the Vulcan, I normally just sell straight away. The Vulcans are so bad. And 100 and odd K, I just would rather have the money. That on, put that down here. Maybe we'll put that down there. It does not really matter. We'll sort this out another time. So we need to go and well, yeah, so we need to wear this and the blueberry helmet. I wonder. I think we'll just swap them over like this. Like what I normally do is I just like swap them in and out. The peacekeeping mission, we have to use an M4 or like a bunch of other stuff, but we'll probably just use an M4. Oh no, it's just an M4. Okay, on each map. So we have to decide where we want to go. Subscribed on Twitch and watching YouTube. Hey, that's fun. Thank you. I mean, you get performance anxiety whenever you're streaming to us. Can you try and kill the boss since you have to kill scavs in the streets? Probably not with this gear. Like, with these two, I'll just die. I just don't think there's any point. HK does not work. Yeah. So I think we're going to go shoreline first, just simply because I've got this to do as well. Where's this one? Wet job. I've got 2 kills to do on here anyway. Now shoreline is actually pretty annoying as far as maps go. To be perfectly honest with you. We got a bunch of these, so I think maybe we'll start using the big boys. Got like a load of 995 from doing the previous quest. Got like loads. I've got like nearly 1,000 995. Feels like a bit of a waste to kill scouts with it though. We'll leave it for now. We'll go for the 5-6 mix. Grab a couple of like basic ones. Whoops. We can actually just buy some more 55A1. I've been slowly buying it. I haven't used 55A1 for a little bit. We got on that. Okay, that's fine. So we'll basically just like leave this off, and then when we need to put it on, we'll add it on. I'd actually rather like not have a helmet. Like my current stance, I'd rather not have a helmet at all at the beginning than have the blue helmet, because the blue helmet is like actually really bad. I don't really need any shoreline keys. I can't be bothered to change this just in case we go elsewhere. Cool. Okay, let's get the show on the road then. Let's just go get off to shoreline. Actually, get started on this quest. We'll go early in the morning. Hopefully, don't meet too many PMCs. Need to kill Caban to get Peacekeeper. Oh, the PK for Gunsmith 25. Yeah, you do. So we're going to have to do that at some point. The thing is, that at the moment, I'm going through my list of like tasks that I need to do for the Lightkeeper missions. We were really getting blocked by Lend-Lease. So now the only ones that we need to do... Actually, we've done Living High. Living High was on that list, but I didn't realise that we were so close. I actually still thought we had to get like an Axle Parrot or something. So with that Lion, we've actually done Living High. We just need to do Peacekeeping mission and Tarkov Shooter Part 7. So the main things that we're going to be doing is like... We're going to try and do Shooterborn in Heaven, kind of, while we do the other stuff, hopefully. Can kind of do them at the same time. We don't need to do Shooterborn, but maybe we'll have to start doing some bolty things after this. That's the deal. No problem, Logan. Funny thing about killing Caban, I watched a video recently where a creator killed Caban during the task, but they switched to a different armor set from a dead PMC to finish Caban. That makes sense. I'm on the same quest doing the same helmet and bag trick, just ended the customs raid with 16 helmets still in bag. Oh no! I know this. You have to. You basically need chat to be able to make this work. Prefer the HK or the M4? The M4, honestly. You can get the recall lower. Exit kills as a scab player with Bitcoin. Oh, no. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. My boy. I'm pretty sure it's player. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. No, it was a scav. It was a scav. I had 2 kills left. I thought it was a player. I had 2 kills left. One of them was the guy down the road, who I thought was a PMC on spawn. Turns out, no. Yeah, no helmet for the first one, I know. But, that's because I thought... Genuinely thought it was player. That's the player. Or maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I wonder if any have spawned around here. We'll go back over. Did you get the gain a dent from headphones? No, I don't really. I don't really suffer from that. Right. Where's the scav? Tarzan vest covers up the blue armor. That's the one I normally wear, yeah. I'm wearing the... what do you call it? I'm wearing the Thunderbolt at the moment, just for weight. I mean, what does this one look like, actually? Yeah, it's not actually that good, is it? Where's that scav? Oh, that's now behind me. Did they just spawn in? It's too zoomed. I could have sworn there was still one down here. Can't be the same guy, surely. Right, let's I think the M4S8i on mechanic barter is good. I don't think so. As far as I remember. This guy's shouting for up here. I don't think so. I think like when 60 rounders were really, really hard to... Must be not the barbed wire or something like that. Weird. Oh, there's another one. There we go. A lot of scavs off spawn. Not complaining, to be fair. Quite nice to see lots of scavs. Yeah, I feel like you're probably better off just using the LVOA one. This is the LVOA, because you get the important parts in there. I can't remember what's on the SAI. Like, you get the handguard and stuff, so it depends if you want to make one that's... I can't remember what upper is on it. That's kind of the important part. Like a prime? I know, it feels like it. I never get this many either, normally. I do think they've done a decent job with Shoreline recently. In actually making more scavs on the map. Like, the map feels a lot more alive than it used to. It used to be just, like, god-awful. Just doing this for XP. Get a herring. What's your favourite breakfast? Weetabix. Weetabix. It's just awesome. I eat Weetabix every day. It's very good. Very, very good. He did die, of course. See, this is the reason why I thought he was a player, because he actually had some like gear on him. I guess the question is, like, do we want to take this rig? I mean, we're still super light, so maybe we do. So we could just actually take the rig. Rather than putting it in our bag. Yeah, well, let's do that. Well, it may be taken because we're quite close to the exit. Put it somewhere over here. Okay, so I guess, like, where's the station is the next place we want to go? We're on that scav killing vibe. Go do that. Just thinking, like, I've still got the blue helmet on. Maybe for traversing, let's take this off, just for now. We'll go round, actually, around this side. Dialogue of this quest says media does not like the UN not doing anything Tarkov. I guess the idea is it's you plus others. You know, you're not the only one working for Peacekeeper, I suppose. Hello, Rafael. It's going well, man. We actually had a really good start. I thought we killed the PMC literally off spawn, but it turned out that there was just a ton of scavs that spawned right away. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to make a track over towards weather station next. We're like, that spawn must have just been empty then, I suppose. Because if there's a player in there, I mean, maybe they ran away super fast so that allowed the spawn points for the scavs to appear. Because that was the one thing that I was starting to lament at the beginning of this raid, actually. It was just, oh man, like, we're down in this corner. It's actually not a great start for getting scavs just because normally they don't spawn. I forgot how quickly they could actually spawn in. And some of them spawned in just straight behind us, where we'd already cleared, which is a little awkward, but like, as long as they announce themselves with a voice line, I sort of don't mind. Kill the guy doing peacekeeping. Yeah, there's a kind of a universal truce on gear for peacekeeping, I think, just because it's annoying. A very annoying quest. Done all my AKM scav kills. Can take a while if you don't play a lot. About the breakfast, the brand of. I thought I heard something up here. Yes, Weetabix is it's a brand of a food. Wheat biscuits kind of things. I think it's actually an Australian invention of all things. I could have sworn I heard someone. How painful it is to lose the peacekeeping kits. Like, especially once you're, like, out on barters as well. Like, once you're done on the barters and you can't do them anymore, you just have to buy kits off the flea, and you're like, man, I have to pay, like, 50k for a class 3 vest. Like, man, that's when it gets really bad. Fridge, Wi-Fi, secret ballot. You guys got a lot to be proud of, eh? Well, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any scavs, so we can probably just peace out, right? It's just... If it's just players... doing hidden player things, then we'll just go elsewhere. I think so. The next place that we want to check is probably down the main road. We've kind of overshot it a little bit, but we can go back and see. Actually, maybe not. We'll sit up on this top up here. I don't really want to go to Pier as the place after, because Pier's kind of a death trap a lot of the time. Do I have the helmet on still? I do. Let's take this back off for now. How many spoons of sugar do you have on your Weetabix? I have I have a tiny little bit. I don't have very much. I just have like a sprinkle. I wouldn't even say it's like a teaspoonful or anything. It's like a bit. Now the scavs can be inside the compound too. I know they are. Oh, I think we clipped him. I don't know where he is now. But the fact that there was one there, sometimes that means there's like two, although... Oh no, that's just a log. Could be more than one, so it may be worth visiting. Actually going inside. It's called Weet-Bix in Australia. Wait for me to go soggy. Yeah, I actually microwaved mine. I like it to be, you know, absorbed. The milk must be absorbed. And invented pestily, true. These important innovations for the good of humankind, you see. Warm Weetabix. Uh-huh. Dude, it's so good. Right, I think there's just one. It does kind of look like there's just one. No! Oh, okay. Right, let's just... Okay, I'm done. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Classic. It's a classic. How many do we actually need? Let's just, let's check this before we do anything else. Meat pie floater. Where is Peacekeeping? So yeah, we need to do, yeah, we need 12, we've done 4, okay. The broken box is giving you, you know, Lighthouse vibes. Alright, let's go and look at gas station. Although I find gas station these days is either cleared out half the time and or there's just no one there. It's also hard to get an overlook. It's a bit harder than it used to be, it seems. I don't know. I think people are just... It's because of the way Pier interacts these days. And when Pier wasn't really a thing, it's just like a Timmy, like, too safe spawn, then... That was definitely somebody. Just dive over the edge. Probably the easiest way to play this. We're trying out a different pair of headsets, by the way. We're trying out XLs. I've been using M32s all wipe so far, but we've moved up a tier. Partly because I saw some research from OmniActual about the headset distances, and I kind of knew this before, but I just didn't really put it into practice enough. Okay, well that is actually down in here. Slightly awkwardly, I don't want to go down there because I'm still nervous of whoever I heard over this side. Could have sworn there was someone. Maybe up by the rocks. I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the back of the head if I try and do too much like scoping out around here. could always look down there, but feels like a mistake. Often feels like a mistake. Look, maybe we could do it a bit later. Maybe we'll go up to power. Let's do that. Let's go up to power first. Could always come back down to here. Needs to be. After we've cleared, like, the other side as well. Let's do that. Very surprised you find 8 more scavs to kill. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of scavs to kill on this map. Still half an hour. I've got a lot of time. Yo, Gigabeef, should we call in a situation where you blocked yourself during raid? Like you couldn't move at all, or you could just kill yourself, go back to your stash? Yes, I've done that. I've been there, done that. I've had it happen on streets. I've had it happen on Lighthouse. And it's very annoying. One of them I managed to get myself stuck inside an ambulance door on streets. That was a pain. And then on streets, and then on Lighthouse, I managed to drop down from a cliff into a little gap, and there's just literally no way out. It was like I was pinned between a rock, and don't say a hard place. I was pinned between... Where was that guy? I was pinned between a rock and a tree. That's what happened. I knew someone would say it. Okay. Thought that was somebody there, but no. I voted before you say not to say it. I was too slow. Too slow to catch it. Right, a cow. They spawn over in this area, but it doesn't look like there's any here. Who's that? Player scav? Player scav? Scav. Okay. Oh, where'd he go? Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. All right. Here we go. Go check the sniper scavs. Might be 4 extra scavs if you're lucky. Probably like 1, maybe 2 up there. Like sniper scavs, I don't think. I think they're all dead up here, so I don't think we're gonna get any there. But there might be some at the top end, which maybe we can look at. But I feel like I'd probably rather not do that. How many more do we need? Did we say 6 more now? Out-of-body experience at ambulance on streets. Yeah, that was weird. Were you there for that? I managed to run so hard that my camera started getting dislocated from my PMC's actual, like, physical model. So we could, like, look back at our own self. It was weird. Okay, this is scavs. Good. Don't know if it's just 1 or 2, but... Where is he exactly? Ah, why am I on semi? That was scarier than it needed to be. I managed to get myself stuck 3 times while on interchange, all because I thought I was Spider-Man. Post effects disabled? Nah, I just have a very basic post effects. I have clarity on full, and I have the 2 sharpnesses at 40 and 30. That's it. That's all I do. I don't have much post effects. Oh, TC, nice. Oh, and PP as well. Nice, pretty good. So, question now: we need to find another 5. So we can either head. Oh, that's down sort of pier way actually. Gas station. We can either go to village and island. Maybe we'll go Scav Island first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Digital. Because we can always loop back up. Because this way we've got both tunnel and path to lighthouse. It actually doesn't really matter which way we go. But I'd probably rather fight the Scav Island scavs. And people typically don't go to tunnel. They typically go to this one. So I think that the scavs around the... Actually, we probably should check, because we're so close, probably should check the truck first. I don't necessarily want to check the box scavs, if you know what I mean. The ones that are all the way over in the far side. Like, if you keep going, go all the way around. That's probably what I don't want to go and check, because that is notoriously annoying. But we can go and check the actual truck scavs first. Then we can... Well, at that point, it's almost worth checking the box scavs, because we're so far over. And then it's worth checking the sniper scavs over at the checkpoint thing with the tank. Well, we're sort of like hamstrung by our own pathing here. I'm planning on changing the scav dying noise. I think that they made it that way, like this wipe. It's like now a thing. Like the PMC noises, you know? They're like really over the top elaborate. I hate engaging the scavs in this one. Because you're just super exposed the whole time. I heard a scav voice. I don't know where he is though. Sounds like he's down this side. Far back left, maybe? I don't think there's any scavs around the actual truck. At least I can't see them from here. I feel like am I just going to get jumped by one around here? Yeah. Like, I literally can't see him. God, I literally can't. We finally got him. Where is this one shooting at me from? It's absolutely absurd. I cannot kill this guy. Freaking immortal. How far down did we get? I'm going to the 5.6s. It's terrible, isn't it? Not a second shooter? I think so, yeah. I think there is. Check the stash here. I can't really be bothered. Yeah, they should stop you making noises if you get headshot. I think that's true. Peacekeeping mission. Where'd you find your last vertex? I found it on a scav run on Lighthouse. I basically gave up playing PMC on that map. Blueberry in a bush. Yes, bush blueberry. That's what we are right now. Died so often there during my first wipe. These scavs aren't even that bad. Like, where was that one? Like, where was he? We checked out the whole area. Like, couldn't see him at all. Gonna run through the middle. Yeah. I could have sworn there was a second shooter, but... it feels like, you know, scav difficulty gets progressively harder as you move further north on the map for some reason. I do prefer engaging from this way because you can normally see them from a bit further away. Right, let's go and check out this bit as well. These guys. Is that the M4 Barter? It is, yeah. This one's the LVOA. It started off life as an LVOA Barter, at least. Grenade box there for those of you who can be bothered to loot it. I feel like it's a bit exposed sometimes, though. Now, these guys are just impossible to see. If they're here, they are incredibly hard to spot. I tend to just run around until they shoot at me. It is slightly easier shooting them from up here. Oh, who's that? Huh. What's your PMC? I just saw the bullet, like, this must have happened ages ago. Kind of interesting. Maybe they couldn't find the body. Slightly suspicious. Alright, let's go this way. We'll go back through... Well, yeah, maybe we'll go... Yeah, we'll go through village. And then Scav Island and Tunnel Extract. That's what we'll do. Yes, I did. Yeah, Scav on Lighthouse is how I found my last vertex. I just hit all the spots on Scav a few times, and eventually got a really, really lucky raid where I found the vertex in the upper chalet, in the garage, on the workbench on the side. I found a VPX in a box, and I also found a CFDM, all on the same raid, all as a Scav. Which is kind of mad. Thanks, John Morton. Yeah, I'm like slowly progressively moving up, so we're gonna try out these XLs for a bit now. Apparently they've got a good max range on them, much better than the M32s. Although I like the way the M32s sound. They were okay in the early game. But now that we need to hit people from a bit further, I mean, until I progress over to the Contact 4s at least. They are quite expensive though. Whether it's worth it, I'm not sure. Yeah, flashbang is a good scav detector, I agree, guys. It's a good way. I mean, people use it for killer farming, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. I will play on 1440p. I haven't always. It's actually relatively recent pickup. I've only had it for 6 months, maybe? Maybe less, actually. Maybe 4 months. It's kind of cool. I like it. It does help to see a bit, just because... I don't know, you just got more pixels, right? So... I found the frame rate thing didn't matter as much as people said it would. Like, I used to play 60 Hz. I like the ability to go up to... Well, once I get to about 80, 90, like, I can't really tell anymore. So, yeah, 60 is a bit low now, after playing on this one. Yeah, after 80 or 90, on Tarkov, I don't think it's really necessary. Unless you're, like, a proper, you know, esports gamer. Oh, yeah, we're on Shoreline right now. Yeah, yeah. Any boys? Any boys? It's actually quite empty. Other than that crazy rush at the start, I've actually not had that many, not actually that many scouts on the map. Play window 1080. Oh yeah, this is a new monitor. Yeah, no, I played on the same monitor for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and eventually upgraded to a proper 1440p monitor. But yeah, I played on like my old 1080p monitor for a long time. I mean, like, we're talking like 10 years or something. Any scavs in the extract area? Apparently not. Any scavs over at the island? Doesn't really look like it. Drawn the short straw today, I think. Want to use contact fours every raid? Just because I want to test them out, and like you could say the same. Like if you used contact fours, a 400k gun, a slick, like blah blah blah, whatever, like you'd end up at 0. So also, like, I don't know. I think there's value to trying things that are accessible to the average player, and like seeing whether it's worth stepping up. Like we will use contact fours eventually, but I can't. I probably should have stepped up to the XLs earlier. You can make that argument for, you know, spending all sorts of stupid amounts of money on all sorts of things. Also, there's other stuff that you can use the money for, like last wipe. Because I am progressively increasing my kit values like quite dramatically at this point. But last wipe, like having a lot of money was quite useful because you could complete the end event, because you could buy the machete before they changed the spawn and stuff. How long we got? 12 minutes. We got enough time to like run up to. Is it even worth running up to pier? Maybe it's worth just like resetting at this point. I think it probably is just worth resetting actually. We've still got like some to go, so we're probably better off getting a full. Like we won't be able to get another 5 just by running across half the map to go and get a few extra spawns. Oh yeah. What do you think about Tarkov Arena? I think it's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna replace that kind of like pre-stream. Like running around on Scav on Factory, which is what I used to do a lot to kind of warm up and stuff. So that it's going to be really good. It's going to be so good for people for getting better at gunplay. Tarkov's hard to practice because you don't get that many, like in that raid, right? How many times do we actually get to shoot? Like hardly any. And we probably played that raid for 35 minutes or something. So, how much is that M4? It's I don't know, actually. Probably like all in. I mean, with the Voodoo, it's expensive, right? The base M4 is probably LVOA barter. It's like 110. I mean, I did a video about it. It's probably like I think it's 180 or something. 160, 180 is like the base. Maybe 160. But then you have to buy like an optic and lasers. Cheapest M4 is 8R4. Yeah, and even that's not that cheap anymore. I used to be able to buy ADARs so cheap that you just buy an M4 lower and then just stick all the ADAR parts on. Right, we'll keep this helmet because I do actually use these. I've realised how I should stack this now. It's obvious now that I've come back to it. There we go. We'll leave that down there because I'm not going to be using that for a bit. Same with this. That can stay down there. Oh, that's a little bit more under control. Very good. Right. So, got ourselves our max energy. Like slowly bartering my way through these SJ6s. 9-0. Get rid of the splint. Now I'll actually sell that grenade and bring another. Top these up. We'll have a quick look through our mags. 45 and 15. I mean, that's fine. We've got 5.6 in there though, which is a bit subpar. 23 and 7. All right. 15, 15. We'll sort them around then. Okay, that could go down here. That goes up there. That's fine. Adrenaline injector's all good. Sick case. Oh, we got this dog tag from that dude that we found. And then we just need to do a bit of eating and drinking, and then we shall be ready and raring to go. Let's grab some water from Therapist. Another barter. Actually, we'll make sure we're full here. One thing we did need to do that I've forgotten to do is the filter. Always forget the damned filter in the hideout. Since MCX video, the gun is my main. It's good if you can make it work. It's like so often it just doesn't perform the way it should. But I think a lot of people, including myself, use it like an assault rifle, and I think it should just be more used like an SMG. Much more how it should be done, in my opinion. Very good for that role in particular. Actually, we'll do. We got now. I one of these. Do this quick one. Max out the crafting skills. Same here. Some hats. Oh, they're locked. Okay, we'll just make more money then. So sometimes Kajuras go up to like 30,000 rubles. Cool. Oh yeah, some of this is a quest reward. Okay. Got like voodoos everywhere after I've done all my barters. Alright, that stuff can just stay in there for now. Okay, shoreline again. So we need to do, how many more kills did we say? Oh, we did wet job actually. Wet job 2. Oh, we may as well do this. Fisherman's dwelling. We've got any other things to do on... Oh, I've got to go into here, I think, for this, right? Where is it again? Surgery kit on top of the wardrobe. Oh, it's up there. Okay. We'll go and do that then as well. At the same time. May as well. Oh. Maybe not the GP7. Better. Cool, let's do it. After the credit you found committed you are to getting tasks done. Well, there's certain things I want to do, right? I want to get to Lightkeeper. I do kind of want to try for Kappa, sort of. Like, I don't really put enough. I don't put really enough hours in to do it, but we'll see how far we get. We're not that far in. We're nearly what, 2 months in? I don't know. A recoil aim difference when hip firing with flashlight versus laser versus IR laser. I think laser's the most. Flashlight I think is less, and IR laser I think is also less. I think it's not 0, but. Make a video about optics and lasers. Like, well, what do you want to know exactly? Maybe. Somebody asked me for this actually relatively recently, and I said maybe. The thing is, like, it's just I feel like I'm going to tell everybody what they already know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm thinking through my own lens, and it's confusing otherwise. It's just like I just use the Alcan until I can get the voodoo barter. That's basically it. You don't eat a drinking raid? I do when I'm in raid. I just tend to top up out of raid just in case I forget or whatever. Last Ledex on Scavron after hearing you did it. Hey, nice one. Like any light combo. I think they changed it at some point. That was true at one point, King Theoden, but I think they changed it. I can't remember what it is exactly now. I think a laser only is best, I think. But I forget. There's a point with 545. It's just low damage is the problem. There's a way to choose memory. Yeah, it goes up relatively quickly. Find out which ones does memory affect. To do memory, you need to do any physical or practical skill. So you basically just need to level like strength endurance, probably. Don't really have much choice. Right. Alright, so what's the best place for scavs here? Probably this way. And like all the way up the top to go and get the snipers first, probably. You passed the good luck to me. We do need to go to Fisherman's, so maybe we'll start here. We'll go try to snipe the scav off the top of there. And then we'll loop round. That's what we'll do. Because we really should be the first person over here. I don't think there are any other spawns in front of me. Except ones that are like on the other side of the river, I don't think. Once I have air filter up, that'll help with that. Yeah, a bit. I mean, I have air filter now, and I can't really tell. Like, it does make a difference, just over the long term, right? So it's hard to see it day to day. Shoreline. Oh. Freaking great. Hey, natural narwhal. No problem, dude. That's what it's for. That's what the vids are for, my friend. Welcome to the stream. And welcome everybody if you haven't been to the stream before. Now sometimes there's two. There's the other one. It's a bit wibbly on 6x mode, but... Where is he? The only other thing is that we have to be a little careful for players coming over the top of the hill. Let's see, can we see this guy? Where have you gone, mister? I do have it on, right? Yeah, it's good. Make sure I haven't made a grave error. Okay, cool. How many more did I say we had? Two more. Okay, we should be making that relatively easily, right? So we have to go to Pier, and we have to go to Scav Island. Going this way is like... Oh, because I'm going back on myself now. Always slightly suspect. Might run into people. Whether we go round the outside or cut across. Okay, that's like all the way over there. Maybe we cut across. Generation Hollow, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A shy sniper. Indeed. Indeed. We've got to here. Tried and pretty much fell in love with the M4 build barter. Hey, it's good. Or barter build. Yes. That makes more sense. Alright, he fell over. Any more? We said last time, sometimes they're very hard to spot. Maybe there's just one, though, on this occasion. Magnum buckshot. I don't even think that really sells for much these days. To be honest, it's just heavy. Well, it's fine. We'll hold it for now. Get some strength XP. Okay, so we just need one scav, so that is not too bad. So we'll wheel us all the way back down towards Scav Island then. And see if we can then progressively do our quests. So Scav Island and then Pier. That's the state of things. Which should we do? Thank you, buddy. Storing up my shoreline quests. Yeah, the problem is if you store too much, you end up having to do too many ridiculous things all at once. And it's like, kill PMCs whilst going to this ridiculous spot in Resort whilst wearing class 3 armor and a blueberry helmet. You know, and it's like, it ends up sort of being sometimes counterproductive. I've definitely ended up in situations before where trying to synergize a quest, it's taken me 3 times the time. Like, I'm all for synergizing quests. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes you just have to be a little careful of not putting too many restrictions upon yourself. You can go too far. There is a limit. Especially depending on the quest, depending on what it is. Because each thing that you take on that limits your... Like, some things just don't really limit your performance, you know? If you're on a quest where you have to kill sniper scavs or whatever, it's like, with a bolt action for Tarkov shooter, then it's like, okay, well, that's fine. I can just take one with me. It doesn't really affect my kit or anything. But, yeah, especially like Peacekeeping, sometimes it can be a bit much. The truck seems to have some sort of bullet deflection hindering your aim. I know, I'm terrible at shooting around now. I don't know why. How does that spawn get past the lighthouse as the next strike? Yeah, it is kind of mad, isn't it? That's funny. That was just where I was. Yeah, Shoreline's very asymmetric now. Because if you spawn on this side, you're at a huge advantage because you can just leave out of the extractor you got. But if you end up on the other side of the map, you can also leave out there too. So it's quite heavily biased towards spawns on the west now, at this point. I mean, I don't necessarily mind, but yeah, you can do some real shenanigans if you spawn in on the west side. Visiting 12 rooms in Resort is decent synergy? That is decent synergy. Yeah, the only thing about that is that at some point, you're maybe a bit like, I've got, 5 items on me. Like, holy hell. If I die now, I'm going to have to go do it all again. It's like there's those manifests on Interchange. That's like one quest that sometimes I will do 2, but I will never do 3 these days. Just trying to traverse through the whole of the mall without getting killed. Was that a shadow or a person's head? Must have just been a shadow. Yeah, it must have just been a shadow. Freaky. You're not that stealthy. People love... See, I'm so cautious before I go over here. You just can't run over there. You just can't. You actually just can't. It kind of looks like a... Oh, the shadow of it looked like a PMC. With his hands out. I want to know if there's more than one. He looked like a kind of solo sort of guy. Looked it. It's sometimes hard to tell. More people than you expect to have a partner. And they're not always right next to them either. That's the hardest bit. Bonk. Thanks. Okay, well. Maybe we can go loot him. I always feel there's just sort of like... Oh. Got the blueberry helmet on. Where's the other one? Are you further away or close? Where is he? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Alright. Reload time. How do you not see that through? I don't really know. Any news on the Vico rework? No. Unfortunately, no. I don't know anything about it. That bush was an endangered species. Yeah, I was like, I should have waited a bit longer, I think. But it was one of those situations where I was just like, oh, like if I wait now and I don't get a shot, I'm going to fight two of them at once. But fortunately, they had a scav shooting at them from Scav Island, I think, it turned out in the end. So we're going to go and have a look at that in a minute. We're going to go down there. Bushes shoot us. Just killed a 3-man team. I don't know. Like, maybe... I feel like the duo were maybe different. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure at this point. I hope there aren't any more. I've forgotten where the first guy was, to be fair. This guy wearing. Oh, there. It's a bit of an interesting one. Maybe he bled out or something. Oh, max energy. I didn't think I actually killed him like right there and then. Oops, I mean to do that. I will take the helmet though. Okay, so this guy was in the bush. This guy was in a bush. Where was our first dude? He wasn't down here. He was like further up. We'll go to this other bush then. Hello? Got the scav fire team on me as well. Okay. Here was this guy. He's got this very strange AK. These guys are just trying to make it in the world of Tarkov. Unfortunately, they've been busted. What's this they got? SP. Oh my word, I feel bad now. Not the most glorious victory of all time. Yeah, Class 3 gets absolutely shredded by... Ah! That's nice to have the food. Calloc, yeah, we'll keep it. I keep getting this bug, like 2 slot items. Kind of like weirdly bugged for me for some reason. Don't really know why. On this X400. Okay, we'll just take that. Okay. Actually, there was one... I should probably just take the guy's bag. To be perfectly honest. It's the blueberry? Well, I guess I don't need it, do I? Let's see what the other guy had, though. Like, where was the first guy? The first guy we killed... Where was he? I was, like, down here. Where the hell was he? So I was like down there. And then I saw him crouching, like, here. Like, there. I'm not sure he was. Yeah, we'll go back and get the level 4. I don't actually know where the guy was. The very first dude. Further up. Whoa! Okay. We've gone to ground. So. Question now. Question now is, can we even get down to Scav Island? I feel like the answer is no. We just got physinked by someone, which is the technical term. At least we managed to loot all the bodies. So, yeah, now the question is, I guess we have to go this way, this way. Don't know where they were. So what we've got to do is go all the way down here. Fizook or Fizook? I think it's a PH. Must be, yeah. Must be a PH. Where would I get shot at from there? It must have been... could have been up on the top of the hill. Could have been from further back. Hard to know, to be perfectly honest with you. This is probably not a great position to be in, like coming up through the middle here. Come back this way. Because I'm like, the more I push through, I'm like exposing my back to more and more people coming from this way. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, so you guys are right, you know. Completing peacekeeping on this map does mean we should drop the bad stuff. Like, could they be down there? We can always come back later. Shot came from cottage. It could well have done. Okay, let's let us. What we're gonna do here? What we're gonna do here? Have a little recce, and then we're gonna go down the beach. It's usually the way that I'd like to go. So we'll slowly meander our way down here. Have a check down at the bottom. Look down there. See if there's any stray people just whizzing about. No scavs down here. Nothing that I can see untoward down there. Like nobody fighting down the bottom. The rest of pier kind of looks okay. Right, let's move a little closer. Right, very visible. Maybe we'll go now when it's like sort of semi-cloudy. I just want to get to stay closer to the power station than I usually do. Just to cover me from the long distances. Don't really care so much for... So it's one of those weird things, right? Whereas like this position now feels terrible. But like I can't actually be seen from that many places. Really. Like realistically. Not that many people that can see me here. There are some. It's always nice to limit it, you know? Relatively decent visibility down there. There's no windows on the outside of the building, so that's good. See if somebody's like trying to come out. It's good. I'm still going to enter from the other side. So let's go across and over. Oop-a-day. And over we come. And check the beach and back this way. So we'll go in through this bit. I always like to come down here. I know sometimes you can get caught out. People do spot you down there. You are visible long range. But it's easier than getting caught on the actual road, in my opinion. Once you get to here, you're normally okay. Let's build some stamina back up. I have come to learn the ways of the gigabeef. Welcome. It's scavs. Okay, well, that just means we're fighting scavs then. That's fine. That's no biggie. He says, promptly going to get one tapped or something. A good question would be whether this is open or not. Where was that scav? Oh, there he is. Huh, I saw him on the leap across. We'll kill him in a minute, actually. We don't need to kill him now. I should have gone this way. Ah! Okay, maybe we do need to kill him. Should have gone this way, because this way's right-hand peek up the stairs. Should always go right ways round. I'm just a bit silly going the other way. I'll eat this. Get on metabolism. Is there an indicator for beer boat? Sadly not. Snap some shoreline. Hello. Hello, Juan. Why shoreline? Because we had to do peacekeeping mission. Now, Sanitar's surgical set is up there. Good. It's actually unlooted, I'm pretty sure. Seems to be. Another cat. Huh. You can tell because I don't think there are any other 3-slot vertical items that spawn in safes, I don't think. Should be a light on the mast. It should be. It's been broken for a long time. A very long time. Like, you could technically define the cabinets and stuff, but I should we got enough cash. I'm not really that fast. Oh, the axe! I need the axe. That. TX slugs, terrible water ration, fine. No, we can pile a few things in here. All right. Right, I'm actually going to check. I'm actually going to check it. I know I'm a bit of a madman here, but I'm going to go check it. Didn't he keep walking all the way without going up to here? Yeah, no, it's a good one. Hey, it is. Oh no. I wonder if I'm better off lying down or not. Ah! This is why people don't extract out of there. It gets the heart going, doesn't it? Hey! So the idea of that, right? If they're shooting from a particular direction, turn your head so that they're shooting to the back. It means that they're not going to hit you in eyes or jaws. So if you've got an open-faced helmet like I do, then you want to be, you want to be facing them with top and. I mean, really, you should look your head up a bit as well. But I mean, nape is covered like pretty much all the way down, I think. So top and nape is fine. You just don't want your ears. Like I shouldn't really be side on either. I should have been like completely backwards to them. That's why you painkiller up before you go in as well. To be fair, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, that guy might have been the guy who was shooting at us before. We did take like a single shot earlier, didn't we? So. I had to force him to buy clothes. Yeah, clothing set that you like to wear each white. No, I tend to wear this one. But yeah, Kinder forced me to buy some clothes because he was like, what are you doing in like the vanilla PMC drip? I was like, oh, I just forgot, man. I just forget. I always forget. I tend to wear this. This is the outfit I always wear. This one. USEC Aggressor in the K4. I just like this combo. I think it looks really cool. My combo. Okay, so that means that we've done... What did we complete there? We completed this one. Colleagues Part 2. Oh, what happened? Oh, we have capturing outposts. Not that we're ever going to do that. And then... Oh, you don't even need to anymore. Golden neck chain and a horse? I think I have these. Oh, that was easy. Because I don't like... They're not really... Well, maybe they're worth completing. Streets four times. Do we have time? We got like nearly 2 hours. Oh, and you get tank battery for it too. Textiles. I might actually just have to do textiles. Sadist. Now I think we're going to end up doing colleagues. Actually, this one. So I need a 3 BTG. I've got an AHF F1M. Okay, so if we find a 3 BTG, we can do this, and I've basically done this as well. Because I saved up all of these for my scav runs. And then we will get the unknown reward, which is a black keycard. So that'll be pretty good, I think. I wonder if Jaeger rep? What do you mean? What, 0.85? Lower nape doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. Yeah, let's ignore lower nape. Pretend lower nape doesn't exist. I'd rather live my life that way. E22. Goodness me. A lot of junk. But we have the... Wait, I'm pretty sure... Did I need the axe? I feel like I need the axe. Yeah, I do need the axe. Yeah, I did. Where are we going to put it? In here, maybe? Got lots of pro kills in there. Never mind my golden cock. Never mind that. Put that away. Oh, I don't know. I put that in there. Go organize this stuff. So we got this guy's ADAR, which is kind of a bit of a funny thing. He's got low pro on there. I'll take the low pro. ADAR, MOE 5601. Yeah, was it a nice one? 69 recoil. AFAC suppressor, IFAC, water ration. This is probably, yeah, that was probably on the brink of being retired, I think. That's the lower. Probably both of them, honestly. One thing that I'm toying with at the moment is the craft for the water rations, because if you can get this craft down, you can basically make Salabers for as cheaply as you can buy car first aid kits, which is kind of crazy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. We go in here. 5-5, perfect. Oh, we've got this. Yeah, so if we need to carry on doing peacekeeping. So let's junk this stuff. Ah, Colleagues Part 1 is the hardest. Yeah, Colleagues Part 1 is the hardest. Actually, we'll keep this one. Even with just like the IR flashlight, because I thought they turned that down at some point. Maybe it got turned back. Who knows? Never turn those in until I have everything. And neither do I normally, but like, I don't think I'm ever going to kill... Well, I'll never say never. Never say never. Maybe I'll kill Sunny by accident. I don't really intend to play Shoreline again in the near future, so that's kind of a mitigating factor. Got Workbench 3. What ammo should we be crafting? Basically M995 at the moment, because, yeah, you can't really make anything else. Last wipe, it was like M61, BP, M995. God, what's happened? Okay, there's some back-end error, fine. It probably means that we can't do what we want to do. Let's go Flea, let's go Untar, let's buy some more things in. Three max energies. Okay. That'll do. Right, then we can wear those. All right, so now we're back on it. So we can go to streets now if we want. I guess we didn't do this one, did we? We don't need to do this now. We just didn't get the opportunity. That's fine. We're not in a rush to do that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, someone else realised at the same time as me. Selling it underneath the price. Right, so, okay, what do we need to do? Max energy. Street Tarkov, you don't really need to have... You don't really need to have SG6. There's like enough stuff on that map. It's not really a problem. Oh yeah, we want to offload these dog tags. Is there anything else I needed to do on the streets other than kill Cavan? Just need to kill scavs. For peacekeeping mission and to extract and survive. So maybe we'll hit a room or two on the way through. Otherwise, don't think there's a great deal of stuff we need to do. Like there's about 4 different quests, but one of them is like snipers, which is just annoying. One of them is this one, determine the ambush spot, the road closed one. You have to get so close to Cavan though, so we'll probably do that another time. That's kill Cavan himself. That one's going to this like crazy area with the rusted key and kill people, so that's also crazy. And then this is another like Cavan style one. So I think we're probably just going to like roam around and just do whatever. Maybe we start the game first before we play streets. Let's do that. I just saw Tiggs react to your video. Just want to say great vid. Thanks for all the questing game content. Hey, no problem, Papa. It was good that got some, buy-in from some other people. Like, it's important that people on both sides of the coin, like, the tactical side and the Chad side, both kind of agree on the stuff. So, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. He seemed pretty positive in general about it. Best quest of the game. Just got CBJ. How good is it? It's really good. actually. It's like a better version of 5.5A1. Like, it's really good. It does a lot of damage. That's why it's so good. But the MCX is, like, iffy, because you can't get it down to the same level as even a, like, LVO AM4. This doesn't get down the same. So use it more like an SMG, and you'll be golden. It's good. For me, it's a bit like it feels a bit like the same role as like a VSS to me, but I much prefer using the MCX. Right. So the only problem with this map is that you have a tendency of getting like gunned down by millions of scavs. I know that's kind of the point, but the blue armor might not hold up. We'll see. I had a silly question for the quest ambulances. You need to take the taxi, but you need to have the phone on you. Not currently. You can do them in 2 separate raids, even though it says specifically in 1 raid. You don't need to. Otherwise, it's insane. It's an absolutely insane quest otherwise. You should be able to do them separately. Chad and Bill to agree on what? Oh, just some of the proposals that I put in my last video, in the State of Tarkov video. You know, if you listen to a lot of like Jesse talking, he kind of says the same stuff. I know he's not like, you know, he's not like a full tactical meal simmer or anything, but so I got the new streets setting on as well, which helps a little. Is this your full-time job? It is, Logan. It is. So yeah, Kappa items. I mean, I'm not really focused on Kappa yet. The Kappa items, I need an Axel Parrot, because we used one for Living High. I need John B, Bake Easy book, the Dan Exert forklift key, Willer's wallet, Golden G-Phone, Deadly Sloth's beard oil, and the old fire steel. So like the list is shrinking. The funny lower resolution button? Yes, I'm using that at the moment. It does seem to make it a bit more stable. Doesn't necessarily increase your frame rate. It does seem to make it a bit more stable. Is there anything in Jaeger level 3 needed for gunsmith's tasks? I don't think so. Jaeger's not really needed for anything. It's normally Peacekeeper, Skier, and Mechanic. I think it's almost all of the blocks. What is it that keeps you coming back to Tarkov? It's the fact that there's just... It's different every time, you know? I don't feel like I go through the same... Like, each fight is different. The maps are so complicated. Like, there's so much to learn. Let's put it this way. I still don't even know a fraction of, like, the loot locations and stuff in the game. Like, all the different peak spots. Like, I feel like the skill ceiling to Tarkov is extremely high. And it's not necessarily just, like, aim skill, you know? It's like map knowledge, awareness. It's like if you look at some of the top players in the game, like, yeah, they're really skilled at aim. But they will kill you with, like, a PM pistol. You know what I mean? And it's because they know exactly how to move, like where on the map to go, like how to like outflank people. It's just like infinite learning. And there's, I mean, also the fact that, you know, I run the channel full time, so obviously I kind of like have to. But the fact that I picked Tarkov of all games made me comfortable to be able to do it in the first place. It's kind of like circular, sort of. Cheese sauce? Yes, I am. Are we yay or nay on mid streaming? I mean, I'm nay on it at the moment. It doesn't seem to work. It just gives me like, it gives me the worst textures known to mankind at the moment, which is pretty insane. All right, how do we get out of this one? And this is the, oh yeah, this is the Concordia one. All right, well, we'll have a little wander. We're literally in no rush at all because we just need to kill scavs. So we're in no rush. We can let everybody run around and do the crazy stuff that they want to do. That's completely fine. We'll just sit here, drink our max energy, chill out a bit. Like, these low textures, like, they don't even look that bad. Like, are you really that bothered that you can't read what it says on the hoodie particularly well? Like, it really doesn't faze me. to get a few more frames and for it to be a bit more stable. I mean, like right now the game feels like really good. It's probably at 80 at the minute. Oh, it's at 90, 100. But I am inside in this area. I'm in the corner of the map, to be fair. And there's probably no scavs yet to be spoken of. I like peek out. Go down to still 100. Yeah, still looks pretty good. It'll go down later. It won't stay like that forever. Don't know what's wrong, cannot scav into streets. How long ago was it that you tried? They've made a fix to it. Not that long ago. I'm talking like 2 weeks ago. That fixed that, the scav connection thing. That was an issue for loads of people, including myself at one stage. But it should be resolved as of like now. There's actually a load of other loot up here that you can do. I think that's cavern. Because you can go in here. I think there's a load more stuff in here. Duffels and whatever. Cola on the duffel. I feel like the duffel bags also have a higher chance to spawn good stuff on streets. It just seems to be the way. Lighthouse too. Always seems to be the way. Like I managed to get... What did I get? I got a CFTM radio out of a duffel. It was inside Hillside House, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but... Yeah, I don't know. Watch Willis destroy everyone with a PM in a drop. Oh, dude, it's like Willis is absolutely not... But the fact that you can even do that just shows the skill ceiling, right? And people say like, oh, Tarkov gunfights are a coin flip, and like they are if you both step around the corner and are shooting at each other like blindly. And there are some situations where that ends up being the case. But these guys who are like insanely good, they show how you can be like super out geared and still just like they could just do insane stuff. Absolutely mind blowing. Right, well, car battery, we're not actually going to take that. Believe it or not, we're not going to take it. They're not worth that enough anymore for me to lug that around for literally the entire raid. It's not worth it. Anything more going on here? Random stuff. Weapons box. Yeah. Let's get more FPS with text on high, the medium or low, at least in the hideout. Yeah, and Tarkov performance is an enigma. That's for sure. So I wonder if this is enough time to have scavs spawning in Concordia. I'm going to have a look at that first, I think. I have a 5800 X3D and a 3070 and 32 gig of RAM. That is the system I run. What you guessed yesterday? Yes, both of you have very aligned perspectives on Tarkov. Yeah, I think so. And I think also there's an alignment there partly in, like, I don't agree necessarily with everything that he talks about, but, you know, I listen to the podcast, so, like, the good ideas from the podcast I kind of, like, co-opt as my own as well, if that makes sense. Like, stuff that's good. We'll go down into the underground first so we can go and if there's any scavs to kill. And I don't know if any loot spawns are down in here. I'm not actually sure. Not sure. Hopefully there's enough time for scavvy boys to spawn down here. Spawn in the woods, legitimately 15 scav spawn at ZB14. It does sound mental. I'm going here first, have a look. It's so quiet in the underground bit. It's so weird. Just in the whole like parking lot. New computer's coming soon. Matic sizes. What are you gonna have in it? What's the spec? Give us the lowdown. This Big Mag. It's got in it. EP. Not amazing, but we'll keep it. 7. In there. It's so weird having it so quiet, honestly. Avalanche? Not even that great. It says Bravo. It's average, I guess. SR2 M mag? What's in that? Yes. If it was BT, we'd take it. MP5 SD suppressor. Don't think that's really worth anything. Some rail. Anything else? Paper. Nah. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Pretty subpar, eh? I wish that these weapon things had more actual guns in them. Now, can you get any of these? I don't think you can. No. It's quiet. Very quiet. Oh, scabbies, where are you? Trying to find scavs on streets is actually quite a weird thing. I'm not going to take the TT. It ain't worth it for the wait. There are none. How bizarre. I feel like I don't want to go out of that one. Can I go out of this corner? I can never remember exactly like which ones have staircases. I think I want this one. Oh wait, that's not even a thing. This guy. Any news on the fabled FPS patch? I think it's just like coming in general. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know if there is one. Because it got removed from that list of things that they were going to do, right? And then now it's just like... nobody knows what's happening. Can you get out of any of these? No. Maybe it's this one then. I always forget in the underground, it's just all looks the same to me. I've got like a bunch of keys for this area though. So we can go and have a look in those rooms again. So there's a suitcase. Suitcases are actually okay. What's with the texture quality? Why does it look so bad? This is the new setting, but it doesn't look any worse than low, I don't think. Looks bad there. Something's not worked there. I'm gonna quick look for scavs. I wonder where they all are. Like, this area is usually teeming with scavs. Well, it's the beginning of the raid, but... how strange. How strange. Power bank. Better. We'll look in this computer. Get a bit closer. There's the packet loss boss thing. It is definitely confirmed. Definitely works. I don't know what the full timings are now, but it's definitely a thing. No, bathroom. Marlboro. Thing is, if it makes it more stable, I don't really care about reading the signs on billboards or whatever. I'm not that fast. And like nobody with a good PC even gets good frames anyway, so. Okay, now we're into swapping out loot territory. So which is this one? That's Concordia 34. A Nixor lens. Okay. Let's drill. Oh, whiskey. Mayo. I guess we'll swap it with this. Straight off the bat. To Shonka. We just eat that while we have a look around. Oh, a golden egg. Not too shabby. Get rid of that. Oh, let's just get rid of these. Got a bit of space. Actually useful. That's not a room. Then we want this one. Oops. I thought it was that room. Is there one here? Oh, it's this one. I never really used the streets keys last wipe, so I'm still kind of like, oh. I'm still kind of learning what's where. As you guys know, I don't really do loot runs. It's a spark plug. Not very good. That hard drive. Mm. The hell? Oh, this is the player scavs. An actual PMC? I sworn there were two. Whoa. Hmm. Bizarre. Wow. No wonder he took some time to die. I kind of want to take it, but... I'll come back and get this in a minute. I'm kind of nervous that there's another player around. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Hmm. Has armor without a scratch after you mag dumped him? It's got very high durability. Maybe we hit him with a headshot or something? Like along the way? I don't really know. So... I do actually need those component things. What else we got? So we've still got my rig here. With some bits in it. Let's see.
Gold, please.
Bunch of bad stuff.
I'm so bad at keeping up with them.
Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate it. Let's see. What's terrible in here? Gasan is also pretty bad. Gas is okay. Pile of meds is okay. That's probably worse than like these two, I suppose. I think. Ah, you know what? I'm being dumb here. We can keep all of this stuff. I don't know why I'm min-maxing it this way. Not necessary. Oh, I see. Okay. There. Yeah. There. Do it like that. Did he have a helmet on? He didn't, right? He had the special mask on. He had this thing. We have become him. You'll drop a mag if you reload? True. We've got PP in this baby. In there. How much is this? This is worth reloading to? Less than half. I guess no then. Okay, we'll keep that out like that. Reload this guy. And then, we should probably just try to go. We ended up... Oh my god. Both guns, baby, both guns! We go Propital. Okay, let's reload this. This vest is an absolute beast.
Gold, please.
Alright. Zinyal, thank you for the prime. Good thing I suggested that reload. Yeah. That was a good one. Appreciate it. Remember, switching to your fully kitted RD704 is quicker than... It's faster than reloading. Oh my word. What on earth was that? Luckily switched over to the level 5. I know, I was like, I feel like I should do this. Oh my god. Felt like there was one more. I think we killed him as well. I think. We'll see in a minute. Unless he, like, slink walks all the way up the whole corridor and then shoots us once. I think they all died. I think. Now you guys got me nervous. Time to switch back to Blueberry, complete the quest. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. So that was this guy. Yeah, so we killed all three.
Gold, please.
Hey Adam, thank you for the prime, man. Thanks for the 2 months. The snooker cue. And we got his... Got an actual helmet now. Oh, Axel Parrot, we need that. It's got some decent loot there. Oh my god. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of... I mean, to be honest, I can craft Aramid myself. Like, I'm not that bothered. So I think we'll just, we'll swap them out. Only saves me a little bit of time. My word. It's all go. It's all go. I need these for Lightkeeper. We got... What else do we need? Those are cheap for me, at least. We swap that in here. Take the hammer. God. Are they 4-man with first dude? I don't know. I'm actually not sure. PCB? Probably need to drink this, honestly. Swap this in, okay. Ooh, G28. What the hell am I witnessing here? This is absolutely outrageous. The question... Okay, so the question now... What is happening? Guys, what is going on? What is going on? M62? Right, which gun? I mean, I guess I can fraud my M4, but like, the problem is I don't have any more bullets for the RD. We've now got some bullets for this, the G28. Is the G28 even worth, like... Are we gonna go and grab, like, yeah, that's kind of garbage. But so if we get rid of this... I'm not sure if I want to take the G28. I want to keep my M4 because like I've actually got bullets for that. Like if I run out of bullets and die, that'll be the worst. So okay, so what do we want to do? So yeah, bolts and nuts you can get pretty cheap. Don't worry about this too much. We can get rid of that. Take this. Guys got drawbridge. There's reduce armor. I just don't think I can take. And we just can't take that. Sadly. Actually, we're just gonna take another nade. Raven. Teapot. What's teapots? What are they worth? I don't know if that's like the stupidest decision ever. Stop the Bravo and take the silencer? Or the Bravo? Where was the Bravo even? Oh, in there. Yeah, that's probably true. Stick that in there. Okay. Drop the magnet. Have a look what this guy's got. Magnets can be okay sometimes, but yeah. We'll take the XPS. Actually, we can stick that on the RD, the front. So we got condensed milk. Go reduce an alpha over plate carrier. True, but the plate frame's really good. The other one's going to make us like turbo heavy. To be fair, I don't have much space though, so maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But this has actually got more HP though as well. Oh, that's really a tough decision. I feel like you can take the rig. The rig is 3. I'd have to get rid of I'll have to get rid of this though. See? Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not worth it. It's fine. I really like that. That rig is one of the best in the game. You can only get it from the goons. So I feel like I want to take that. Okay, we're not going to take his laser. What else we got? Anything else good? A vase is too big. Suppressor, helmet. No, I think everything else. Like, what's he got in it? BP? No, we don't want that. Got the T20. Which one? Forge your grip. I guess I could, yeah. That's a good point. Fraud that. Should have insured. Empty mag. Yes, indeed. Look. Oh, so we can take... we can either take like suppressor, or we could take like an RK2 or something. Or the backpack. there's not that much point. I just did it because it was easier and quicker. I do want to take the Redoute, but I just don't. I don't know, man. Take the plate for him in the bag, wear the other armor in the rig. May well have been somebody over there. Actually, am I like running out of stamina or anything? Deck outside there is, yeah. So if we drop this. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. If we drop this and we bring this in here. Ah, yeah, you know what? We can do it this way, can't we? We can, guys, we can. We can do it this way. Because then plate goes in here. We do, and this goes in here. And then we can take these back. Yeah, like this. This is the way. This is the way. We figured it out. We figured it out. We got it. We got it. That better, right? That's the one. Thank you, team. We couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, and the empty mags. Give it to those. And we can take like some of the other random bits. Okay, so let's go back through. Have a quick look at some of the other stuff. We got. Are these all full now? I think these are all pretty full. Yeah, we're gonna eat some mule and then go. Was there anything else good that we couldn't take? Like a nade? Bolts or something? Yeah. That was my grip. I think that's everything, right? I think that's everything. I think we're done. I think we're done. Grizzly for the helmet? Oh, that way? Yeah, that's probably better. I mean, to be honest, it's probably better off just taking some other small pieces, but it hardly matters at this point. It hardly matters. Maybe we'll go these, because you can make those other ones, and I do need those to like keep on. I can't remember exactly how many I need. Right. Let's reload that with our one mag. We're going to mule up. We're going to check the guy outside. What's our extracts? I have Klimov Street, Damaged House, Sewer River. Oh, that's actually kind of a pain. Get to Damaged House. Damaged House is where we need to go. And we've got 21 minutes. Bit thirsty. Okay, let's get downstairs first. I'll go and grab this guy in a minute. Damaged House close. Close-ish. Mule? Yeah, we're going to mule. Don't check poor shotgun man. We're going to check the shotgun man. We can do it in a minute, though. As in mule. We'll do mule in a minute. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Who's this guy? Scav. Level 8. He's got a drum PPSH. I respect it. I respect it. He's got a labs card. He had a labs card on him. Right. Now, one thing I'm just going to very quickly do before we go. We're just going to have a very quick check in here. I don't want an urgent situation regarding food and water later on. So let's grab the hot rod. Drink that. Now, I think that makes us okay. Now, I don't... Like, interestingly, I don't actually have... I'm still, like, slightly slidey. Now, we're going to go out the back. F for the guy dying after finding a labs card. Exactly. I think we're going to SJ6 as well. it's worth it on this raid. Check for car and courtyard, then make my way to damaged house. Yeah. Best way. Best way. Timmy was never going to labs. He might have sold it though. They're worth a decent bunch. I love how that was like. That was an experience in min-maxing in terms of looting. Where of rats. We are quite late, but yeah, I'll be careful. At least I'll try. Car's like never going to be there, I don't think. At this time in the wipe. In the wipe. In the raid. It's very unlikely. Never know though. You never know. Could be. Yeah, he would have killed me, for sure. That guy would have had no mercy, I can tell. Oh, it is here? No chance. That's excellent. Do you want post effects? I do. I run 100 clarity, and I run 40 and 30 on the sharpnesses. The two sharpnesses. I can't believe it's here. This car is never here. Look at this Chad ruining the game with stims and a keyboard. Does the funny new setting help? It doesn't seem to hurt. It's not worse. It feels slightly more stable, the frame rate. It's not like, you know, I'm getting 10 FPS more or anything. But it just feels slightly better. That's all. This is one of the raids ever. It is indeed. To make this raid a full video. I mean, I think a good 20 minutes of it is me looting and talking to you guys. We could do, though. This extract just begs to be naded. Man. Good excuse to make a Streets graphics settings video. I kind of already did that at the end of last wipe. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy. Look at that. 41, 50, 51. And I killed two of these guys with this guy's gun, which is the best part. Oops, all PMC kills. Yeah, we're just going to do Peacekeeping mission today. Yeah. We're real peacekeepers in the region. Not a single scav. No, we didn't really see any, to be honest. Mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, the biggest game. Like a new one with the new setting? I did kind of want to, yeah, but it's hard to benchmark the new setting. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I got really lucky in the fight, though. In fairness, I don't think I necessarily like played that well in the fight. Like I did okay, but I got quite lucky that those guys didn't just like murderize me. It is useful fighting in that kind of enclosed environment though, if you're by yourself, because though you know they couldn't engage me like 3-on-1. That's like kind of part of the point, I suppose. You know, minimize the number of people you're fighting at any one time. I'm damn glad I bought the 60 rounder for the M4. Now, we had a 60 rounder for the M4, and then the drum for this guy's gun. Oh, actually, maybe he had the drum in his bag. I don't remember. Like the only things, like I could have min-maxed it slightly harder with if I dropped my gun, but as I said, like if we'd met anybody, we'd have had real trouble. But the best part about this, like the only things that I brought in was the XLs, the M4, these two magazines, and the Juk. Everything else came from the raid, which is pretty fun. Like this was, we nearly filled this because of the number of keys I got in there. That was intense. How many PMC kills? 5. Mad. It's like one of my best raids, actually. I don't tend to get like, you know, I've never had like 10 kills. You know, you see the chads, they post up those things of like, hey, look, customs is popping. They got like, you know, 10 kills. I've never had that. So this is pretty much up there for me. It's pretty much up there. One of my best raids of all time. You guys were here to witness it, so there you go. There you go. What's your stash file? 96 mil. Talk of Luti feels like a puzzle game. Yeah, because I really wanted the plate frame, but I wanted the reduce as well, because they're both like quite valuable. But the fact that this is so small, it ended up making sense. And it was the one extra slot in the bag that I had brought with me that I just dumped in for ease that was ending up causing the issue, right? Which is quite interesting. They were fumbling over each other? They were. But it's like, what else can you do in that close quarters, right? You want to get everybody's guns down range all at once, but it's hard when there's not enough space. And Tarkov is quite, like, it's hard to coordinate anyway, in the first place. Ah, this is good. So we can actually update my Kappa tracker with the Axel Parrot as well, because now we've finished all of the Living High stuff. We can complete Axel Parrot 2, because that one is just going to go straight into here until we're ready to, well, if we're ever ready to hand it in. So now my Kappa list is Zombie Glasses, Bake Easy book. I mean, I think I sold loads of Bake Easy books earlier in the wipe. Miss Sam Forklift, Willer's Wallet, Golden G Phone, Deadly Sloth's Beard Oiler, and an old Fire Steel. So we're kind of getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 7 items to get. It's not that many, given that I'm nowhere near Kappa, and we've got like, well, probably another 2 months at least, 2.5 months of the wipe to go. Something like that. In fact, I don't even like this scope. We'll probably just sell it straight to the trader. Same with that. M62 is good though. Keep that. That's worthwhile. Egg. Do I need the egg for anything now? I'm pretty sure I already have one. Do you need it for? Yeah, you do need it for Kappa. I'm certain I've got one already. It's on my tracker. It's probably in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we can just sell that. Yeah, what else do we keep in here? So we've got a Raven, Teapot, RK2, bit of sugar. It's definitely valuable at this point. That's good. Hammer, scope, PP bullets in that one. PP there as well. Another RK2. Drum. An interesting RD704. We'll have to look at that later. Not the build I would go for, but we shall see. These electronic components. I don't know how many I've got of these. It's one of those things where I never really go and check. I've got 3 in there. I never go and check, but I know I need them at some point. I'm probably quite glad I did, actually. It doesn't look like I have any others. I think I've just got these 3. I think you need 4 for Lightkeeper, so I should keep an eye out for the other ones. Like, you don't need them for anything else, really, so I typically don't keep them. But I have started to, because I've sort of got it in the back of my mind that I might need them. I actually should check to see if I've got mules or anything else like that in here. No. I've got SG6 though. Okay, so let's take a mule from the traders. Do I need to restart Tarkov with a new setting? I don't know, I just did it anyway. To be honest with you. I just did it anyway. Raid has to go on YouTube. Giga's best raid ever. I've had some good raids recently, in fairness. I always think that this is medical. You sound chuffed as? Yeah, I just joined. Hey, Mickey. Glad to be here for it. Well played. Thanks, man. Here we go. Here's the paper dolls. Here they come. Whoops. Definitely get those crazy kills if you keep it up. See how much better you've gotten over time? Oh, I'm glad that it's visible. I do feel like I have improved, for sure. It's taken me a while, right? Like, I don't play that much. Oh, I've got another set of... Wait. Oh, yeah, I've got another set of electronic components. Well, we're good then. We're now good. Yeah, I don't play that much, so it takes a while. But we're getting there. We are indeed getting there. Right. This was inevitably going to take a while. Restocked on that front. This guy. Well, I mean, so much for our Just like 4 extracts on streets. How much are rollers? Ah, yeah, 40 something. Sell it to her. Raven. Sell that. Teapots go for a little more because they're the AVT. Only small though. Well, this is probably going to tip us over the mill, I would say. Over the 30. And some other bits from other things. What else we got to go? Wires. Some other trader stuff though that I spy here. I think Nixor lenses are basically at cost. Nah, not quite. That though, that. We're pretty much there. Pretty much there. Good enough anyway. Good enough. Okay, what else? Just for the time being. M cable. Sometimes that. That's pretty lackluster. It's because no one needs military cables for anything. They're for like the P90 and stuff. One wipe they were really expensive because everyone was buying the P90. But now they're just like complete garbage. I remember when the P90 suppressor used to be, it used to be craziness. Not anymore. It's basically the ammo. It's just after they destroyed all the ammo. Alright, let's just grab all these items. There we go. 30.3 mil. Cracked through another threshold. Neato. Right, we're going to get rid of this as well, won't we? This scope combo. How much do people pay for these? Oh, like 11, I guess. Not worth. Not worth. Let's just sell that for the time being. I'll keep the delta point. Sell that ammo. To be honest. Probably the same as this. So the XPS we've got is good. Oh, he's got fast fire on top of this Bravo. Okay, well, yeah, we'll get rid of that. Let's get rid of that completely. Don't like really either of those. This is a weird build. I don't know why you'd build it like this. Like 57-47. I know it had a RK2. You can. I think it's. Isn't it just better straight up with the Zhukov? Like this is cheaper. This thing is a cheaper attachment. But you could do 4 more ergo and 2 less recoil just with this one attachment. And it's like 20k on Peacekeeper. Wheelchair moved to eat the golden egg. Struggling for Vertex, just got that in test drive. Vertex Lighthouse. I've started like running night on Lighthouse. It's just genuinely the best way, I think. Otherwise, it's just so painful. Night Lighthouse as a scav, I should say. I'm not even going to sell that one. Right. Well, okay. Should we actually go and do something that we needed to go and do? Should we try and buy some more blueberry equipment and do that on streets? That's what we were actually up to. This thing is really heavy. I don't really like these alpha rigs. They're just like so heavy. They're good if you want 30 rounders. To be fair, this is 1.6. That's 1.7. These are both bad. I'm going to sell both these things. I'm going to take this. A Thunderbolt instead, because it's like 0.6. It's like way better. And then we'll take ourselves... oh, where's my max energy's gone? I've got 1 more. Oh no, I've got 2 more. Adrenaline. The one thing I don't have here. No. They're pretty much always the same. They're always like 19,700. Almost always. Get out of that raid. Those will do. Pop that on. Yeah, we need the blueberry stuff. So let's get Untar. Here we go. I don't necessarily want to fight players, Scav, so do I really? So for AF glass. I think I've got another one of those that I can just trade in. Oh, maybe not. Must have sold it or something. Choo choo. Right, so now we've got M4. This thing's like, oh, this thing's out of workout. It's in the 80s. It's repair. Repair this baby. 96. That's not do. It's good enough for another raid at least. Then we've got mags. We need to check the ammo. That'll do. That's fine. That's fine. That one was fine, but now both magazines are kind of low on 5.501. So let's top that guy up. Make sure. Okay. How much more do I have? Actually, it's a good question. Loads of 995. No, we got a ton actually. Got like 400 of each. Cool. So we need to heal. Next, we need to eat, drink slightly, a little bit, just to top up. Great. Then I think we're ready to go again. Honestly, this time maybe we'll spend a bit more of a concerted effort actually going to fight scavs rather than fighting PMCs. But you never know. Let's take a green flare as well. Do it. Right. Ensure the new grip. Yeah, I ensure all, so it always happens, just automatically. How a 10,000 hour solo Shad wipes the entire lobby fire emojis. Oh, hello, Church. What maps do you like making money on? To be honest, any of them really, but like, always good for making money. Like, where do I like to make money? Like really any map. Like it doesn't really matter. Like, there's always just loose loot everywhere on every map now. Actually, it's a hard one to answer. I mean, Streets has like probably the highest like percentage of like high tier stuff, but good example of being aggressive. Yeah. Days usually stream. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday playing, and then I do ScavTalk on a Friday. You can see ScavTalk. The ScavTalk is in the chat, so Church there on the ScavTalk account. Renegami, thanks for the content. Hey, no worries, man. Blasphemy Scav Vests is that expensive? Yeah, people need them for the quest and they can't be bothered to do the slick as barter. Hello! Yes, we're all doing good. Thank you, Swift Death. Thank you for popping by. Don't forget Jaeger buys all optics with a bit more than mechanic. Oh, yeah, that's true. There are a lot of the things that Jaeger buys a little bit more for. Like stocks as well. Server rooms in reserve have tech spawns? They do. I did find a COF DM last wipe. I think it's just there's more spawns on Lighthouse. You're probably better off going for Vertexes, CFDMs, and VPXs on Lighthouse than you are on reserve. Like, I kind of want to do a video about it because I did a scav raid literally today, this morning, while I was just like thinking about these items. And I managed to get a Vertex, a CFDM, and a VPX. The classic loading into raid Tarkov microphone problem. No, I was saying I bought all the Concordia keys and it's actually working out quite well. We found a CFDM in Concordia in one of the rooms up there, so definitely works. I was behind on chat, so I was catching up, so I didn't see it till a bit later. I have no notification of it, just like there's a tiny little bar that moves and it stops moving. So Even Pestily has this issue. Nobody knows why Tarkov mutes your mic. It happens to loads of people. Not just me. I'm sure loads of you have it too. Like it mutes Discord, or it's just like your actual microphone stops working. This is the problem. And you can't really tell. Unless you're like actively monitoring your levels, you just can't tell. I don't have Windows 11. Do you use GoXLR? No, I do not. Oh, we're in another one of these. Another one of these little cubbies. Well, again, we'll stay in the cubby for a minute or two. 50-round drum. Look at that. Just pick the stuff up for loot. I mean, yeah, the game feels really good at the beginning. And then it slowly gets... Oh, no, this is actually exactly the same spawn. I thought this was a different spawn. It's exactly the same one. Yeah, the game feels good at the beginning, and then it slowly degrades, which is kind of sad on streets, but... Alright, I'm going to try not to pick up too much garbage this time. We did a lot of, like, you know, min-maxing last time. Partly because I picked up so much crap. I'm going to pick that up. In the scav. We'll plug it back in. That's what I just did, yeah. Another TC helmet. Pineapple juice, great. Ah, what about my max energy? Let's grab that first. If I just sit in this little apartment, the game feels great. 100 FPS is fine, as long as I don't go out. Yeah, you can go in the next one. I had to go to the speaker icon to switch it. Yeah. You can unplug, replug, like that's one solution. You can disable, re-enable in the settings, that's another way. Just annoying. It doesn't happen every raid, so like if it happened every raid, you'd have the thing up. But like, you know, we've been into a few raids today and it hasn't happened until literally just now. It's bizarre, right? It's bizarre! The more I'm playing Streets, the more I like it. Just feels like a huge learning curve. Yes, I think that's definitely true. What's that one? Portable cabin kiosk. It's actually just... Well, we'll keep it in there because it's free money, but awful key. It costs like nothing. Yeah, I do think Streets is a great map. I do. It's a really good map. A lot of fun. It's so massive. There's a big learning curve, but it's yeah, it's good for it, you know. Feels like a ton to learn. You can go to lots of different areas and find out something new in each bit. Evasion armband. I'm pretty sure that I've already got one of those. That's like one of the sticking points for Kappa normally. But I already have one. Xenomorph. Okay. Alright, nothing particularly high value there. What else we got? So we're going to try and see again if we can get onto the basement. These crates always make me suspicious now because of Lighthouse. I like the fact you can get behind Concordia now. It's a lot better. Do you use any EQ? I actually don't. I only use the sound lock thing. The only thing that I do use is sound lock. Which just stops some sounds being quite so loud. That's all it does. So yeah, maybe we'll go down into here, and instead of going to Concordia, like I know I have the keys, so I could go and do the looting, but I think we'll like move from here and go over into construction instead. Probably something like that. I did that instinctively because I knew this TC had moved. All of these 4-slot items just cause me issues. Take example of Lighthouse, you kind of know where enemies are. Yeah, but it's also like you know where they are in like an awful way. Like, there's not much you can do about it. How much does power mags go for on the flea? This is like a shotgun one. That's Mr. Caban. I feel like they're about 50k or something. I don't think it's like crazy. Oh, Razor. We could almost what we could do is we actually could fraud our voodoo. Yeah, that'll work. Stick the razor in instead. Is that hidden enough? Put it in the bin. We'll do it in a minute. We'll put it somewhere more innocuous. Just know where to look. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. More Axel stuff. Have a stream item, what would it be? We've always said, like, we've had this discussion quite a few times. We've always said at this point that it would have to be like a 2x2 can of Tushonka. Like a can of Giga Beef. We don't need these now, but... Oof, it's dangerous, isn't it, that? Dangerous. Man, it doesn't feel very good. Maybe it's because I'm a bit heavier now. Oh, we're starting to get some kills. I think the razor's got the same sensitivity as the voodoo. Pretty sure. Why do most players prefer Slayer over an IFAK? It's more about the map. Oh my god. It's more about like max HP healed per like usage than anything else. So the Slayer will heal 85 in one go. Whereas the... Whoa! Oh my god, he's literally... Wait, he's there. The scav is cheeky. Yeah, so the Slayer can heal 85, so it can heal a full thorax. No matter how damaged you are. Any more than that, and you're dead. Whereas a car kit can only heal 70, an AFAK can heal 60, and IFAK can heal 50. So with a IFAK, you're having to heal your chest like a lot, normally. If you get hurt, you have to heal your chest twice, or same with lots of limbs. Like you have to heal each limb like 2 times, which is like really annoying. Oops. Oh, he's a oh, no. It's a hatchet runner. I'm telling you guys, give him an inch. Give him an inch. Flavor bar to super cheap. Well, I normally like to, if you're going budget, I do like to use the car kit. I do. But you need to bring a pocket, like AFAK or something, just in case. Because you do sometimes run out, but it's pretty, like, if you tend to get into one fight and leave kind of gameplay, it's quite rare to run out of meds. Like, I've never really, especially if you have an injector case. If you don't have an injector case, the car kit sometimes can get you into trouble. But I use the car kit a lot on the way up in the wipe, and then I start using the Solera kind of towards the end. We'll drink that to start. What map is this? This is Streets, my man. This is Streets. Hello, Sverga. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. That'll do. Well, it's still quite scav light over here. Guess we're just gonna have to wander about. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to wander about. Oh. It's Chad's. I wonder where they're going. Where did they go? They ran across and then they jumped somewhere. I wonder. To be honest, it's not our fight. We don't have an easy opening, so we'll just leave them. Two dudes with Tasmanian trooper backpacks. We don't really want to fight them if we don't know where they are. Yeah, they're probably going to extract. But that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's fine. They can extract. It's okay. We don't need to fight them. We killed 5 people in the last raid and no scavs. So we could certainly afford to let some guys go without getting into a huge fight. Like, they probably just like rustled their way through check 15 or something. Anyway, this probably benefits us, to be honest. Probably better off just, you know, waiting for those guys to go and do their thing. All the scouts are dead in here anyway. Oh, not completely true. Wow! He was at the top of the stairs on the inside. Of rubbish. We just got shot in the head with this last AI. Happens, you know? It happens. The scav will enjoy your loot. Indeed. TT to the top of the head. I love that those two raids were kind of like back to back as well. That like exactly is like, that's just Tarkov. Yep. I didn't know the building well enough. I forgot that the staircase was right there on my left. Oh, sorry, on my right. I didn't clear it. And I got shot in the side of the head. Scavs are so broken. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's kind of okay. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that that's like... I don't know. Where do you stand on that? I feel like that's fine. I feel like I screwed up. I don't feel necessarily that opposed to it, to be honest. Like, yeah, it sucks. But, I mean, he shot 3 times, I guess, as well. I don't know. Like, I don't feel that aggrieved by it. I really don't. Right, we'll see if we can do one more quick one. Actually, we'll... Do I have a full... I've got this thing. JP mount. Okay, well, we'll do edit preset. I just stacked 556. Depends what I'm doing. I'm still stacking 5501 at the moment, although after the last one. The thing is, we should be killing scavs, so in theory, I don't really need to go up to 995. I typically go like 50-50 with... Where's the Nightfall's gone? I find this... I don't know why, I always find this menu just impossible to find anything. It's not even sorted by type. Like, come on. Nightfall's 34. Where's the Nightfall's 30? There it is. We'll stick on... Yeah, we'll stick on the drum again. Did you get your voodoo back? Yeah, exactly. One of those and one of those. Yeah, we'll see if we can boost in. Oh yeah, so we were going to go for... we were still trying out these other ones. I've still got loads of those M32s. But let's continue with this. They did actually seem pretty good. Thunderbolt. One of those and one of them. Yeah, so like right now I'm going to do... I'll do 30 of these. And then 15, 15. 15, 15, 30, so like that. What's that got in it? 5, 6. Get rid of that. Put that back up, put that in there, that in there. Okay, and then, yeah, so that's the cabin key. So get rid of that. Oh yeah, we do need a new load of things. Let's take the little MBSS just because, like, for now, we may as well. We can always upgrade it later. Carlock. Max energy. Nade. Adrenaline. Don't need an SA6 for this particular run. Food and water are actually okay. You can find loads on the streets as well. It's not hard to find them on the streets. And then I think that's it. Like, we just got to focus on killing scavs this time. Let's do it. Focus on killing them scavs. Less on looting. Looting's fun, but... got to focus less on that. Like in the cyclo tell you what players are close to you? You mean like because you could see them coming down or what? Sniper scav kills with the first shot? Exactly. Are you taking much gear? No, I took in Untar, like vest, helmet, M4. Ugh. Was that the modding screen doesn't sort it out? I know it's annoying. Ah. Right. Got to make this a quick one. Basically going to run through to our extract, kind of. Realistically got about 20 minutes to do this. From now, even. Thoughts on the SOCOM stock and pad? You mean the... Which one? Which is the SOCOM stock? I think I know which one you mean. I don't really use that one normally. Hey Gig, I don't know if you know, but I had an issue with Tarkov hanging on a black screen after raid. Sometimes for so long, I had to restart my PC. Turns out the issue is I had MIP streaming on. Yeah, MIP streaming causes some really long times afterwards. MIP streaming currently isn't working very well. It was working last wipe beautifully. And unfortunately, this wipe, it just doesn't work very well. I don't know what they did. But like, even you can play with MIP streaming on factory, and it'll look like, you know, the original Doom. Like, the textures go lower than low. Like, I didn't even know that Tarkov had textures loaded in that were that low. It's actually crazy. It's really, really nuts. Buffer tube stock. It's called like the it's called something star something star? I forget. Those who've been rocking the Blueberry kit? Yeah, it's for Peacekeeping mission. Gotta kill 12 scavs on a bunch of maps with the Blueberry outfit. I think we only killed... How many scavs did we kill? 2 in the parking lot. 1 in the construction site. I think that was it. I think we died. I think then we died. I think it was 3. We still got to get 9, I think. Texture loading been wild. Just mid streaming's just kind of screwed. I don't know what they've done. So unfortunately, I had to turn it off. I mean, it turns out that I can play now after the updates. I can play on medium, but I'm using their special texture button at the moment. It doesn't seem that much different. Feels a little more stable, but it doesn't seem that much different. Double start a second. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't think that was terrible. I can't remember where that fits in the tiering. You also got one outside the vet clinic. Oh, true. Yeah, there was one outside before I ran in. Because there was one outside, then one ran around the corner. I ran inside, tried to peek him, and got shot. That's what happened. Do you see the new street setting? Oh, yeah, I'm using it right now. We used it a bit on Tuesday as well. It feels smoother. I actually asked BSG what it does. Because I was like, what does it actually do? And they said...
Gold, please.
He said if the current setting, with the current setting turned on, it applies the preset of settings that are lower than your current. So in general, if you have high settings, it will apply medium for streets, but keep high for the rest. It doesn't just mean textures, it's also a mixture of some other things. As an outcome, it's expected to have less VRAM and RAM usage. Basically, is what they said. Oh yeah. Levy, I know what you mean. 100%. Where are we? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Well, one thing we can do is go. We can go this side. We can go to. Guess we can go to the factory zone. Classic case of hearing someone. Can you put that in there? No. I wonder if there's another. I didn't manage to bunny hop there. No. Oh. I wonder what he's trying to do. I guess he's like, what, quick hunting of Caban, maybe? Lachette. Spaghetti. Actually, no, I don't want that. Yeah, he's doing Caban hunting on the cheap, this guy. Okay, and then, alright, that's basically what we want to do, right? Probably shouldn't stay here too long. X-Mark, thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, let's just get a quick reload on. Rare spawns apartment above the safe. Never been up there really. Weapon do you recommend? I'm trying to kill scavs. I don't want to go like too like full on with the looting situation if I can help it. Am I still above? Oh no, yeah, we're underway again. It's glory to see SPU in that building you're in. Part 1, no. Part 2, I can't remember. Can't remember where part 2 is. Golden Skull and Moonshine. Which one do you mean? Like the safe is here. Oh. Where's the safe? Safe is here. Is it one of these? Where's the safe gone? Yeah, safe's there. This one? Can you get in there? What do you mean up here? Above the shop? I don't even know how you get in there. Oh, like through the shop. In vodkas. I forget how you get up here. I've been in here before. Ah, through this one. Actually, I probably shouldn't do this really. I said we only had a limited amount of time. PRS. Box of tea. Horse is pretty lackluster. Pretty low value. Have a quick skim. And then we gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go to Pinewood next. On the floor? Nah. What's that? Dollars. Okay. Right, how do we get out now? Down the stairs, that'll do. Oops. Right. Now let's try and get into the factory zone bit. Let's see if there's any scavs we can kill in there. I kind of went a roundabout route here, but... it depends what ammo you've got. Like, if you don't have anything... Wait, hold on. What's happened? Can you guys see me? Hear me? Am I back? What's happened? Can you see me? I'm back. I think I must have had like an internet like glitch. Because I can see the stream was like reconnecting as well. Yeah, what'd you buy now if you just going in? I mean, to be honest, like PPSH is still pretty good. Just because you can just shoot people in the face with it. It has such fast fire rate. It's actually still decent. Shotguns, if you want to leg people, they will still die to that. Kedda, still okay if you want to leg people. And or shoot them in the face, got relatively low recoil. So, the thing is, you're not going to be able to go through any armor. So I feel like you want just something with like fast rate of fire and low recoil. Like Kedda's perfect for that. Fast rate of fire in big mags, which is the PPSH, is a bit more recoil though. You can go for a drum, but yeah, a bit more recoil. Or just like tons of damage, just go shotguns and like leg shot people. What else? At level 1. Like, if you can find, basically what you want to do is, if you want to find some ammo for 545, any 545 ammo that is PP and above. So, to be honest, even PS. PS is like passable if you're like under level 15. PP, BP, BT, BS, and a Golnik are all good. You can use any of those. They're like they get better through the rankings, like just on pen, very simplistically. So if you find PP, BP, or BT, those are the 3 staples. Those will all do you fine. I love that we were just like literally stood just here. Oh, Oh, I didn't actually kick the door down on my thing. Right, well now we do need to rush. Oh, what? It's like playing Interchange in the old days. Impossible to see because of all the fog. Okay. That's that. We'll go check out here. Do you want my extracts again? Got... Oh, I actually have Klimov. Go back to do Klimov. Go through Pinewood, do Klimov. I want to check for the snipers. That's why I want to come over here. I still need to kill snipers. See him up there? See any actual scavs? Again, I don't see any. Alright. Can we get over there? No. Wishful thinking, that. Could have a peek out the front door, I suppose. If there's any scavs this way. Snipers or cabin guards on the roof, maybe? Or anything like that. Ah, there was one. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. To hell with this. We don't need to kill him. He's a player. Right, back to Pinewood. We've got 5 minutes. Oh god, there's a flashbangs going off down there. Flashbangs go off down here for us. Strange. Scout there, is there? Oh, I heard something. Courtyard. Yeah, but we've still got like a couple of minutes to just like run through and see if we can kill some scavs, you know? I wonder if our guy's over here, actually. I guess not. I thought, like, because of where he was before, that could have been like a gnarly flank, but I guess that is not the case. The only issue with sprinting around streets like this is that you're almost guaranteed to run into people. And that they will hear you first, and then they will kill you. Give me the milk! How long do you wait for Klimov? Just so long as the flare goes up, you should be alright. Oh, okay. What is that? That's our bolty man. Doing bolty things. Oh, it's behind us, okay. Just want to make sure that I'm not going to get... Ooh. Oh! Poor buddy. That is the most unlucky extract I've ever seen somebody do. That is genuinely like the worst thing ever. I actually feel really, really sorry for him. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. He literally chose the moment that I arrived to fire off the flare. Literally the moment. That is so unfair. That is actually so unfair. Poor dude. I can't find any of these scavs. That can of coke. Should we be ashamed killing him during the flare? I wasn't going to let him do it. I need to take a shower. Honestly, that was actually sickening. We're going to go and loot him as well. Oh. Ah, there's a scav in here. That's where he is. There. Okay. I mean, the fact that he was, like, over here, firing off the flare, leads me to believe there's probably no one else here. Might be a hilarious chain of kills. Like, he dies, then we die. You never know. Ugh. Signal flare area. Where was he? Wait, where was he? In the middle? I thought he was like right next to the edge. Oh, there he is, yeah. Oh, look, he's literally got like the flare out. Oh, and it's the full reduce loadout. Oh my god. I mean, he's SVT Mosin, so I don't feel too bad. My god, this man's reaped! John David, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Gonna try and like slim this down. I don't really care about that. What's this? What the hell's that? Let's see, so we swap. Actually, that's not really worth anything. Neither of these. Worth a little bit. It's okay. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Drop this. Drop this in. We can. What's he got here? ES. Don't really care about that so much. That could go in there. Rip stop. Not bothered. That could go down here. That can come in there. That there. We'll probably take the SVT. It's probably worth more than the other one. Actually, where's my flare? Wait, hold on. Did I not bring one? Hold on. I thought I brought... I thought I brought a flare. I've got Stylobate building elevator. I don't know which... Where actually is it? In the place, by the way? Grab an adrenaline? Nah, there was a yellow one. He already fired it though. He fired the green. Like this is the this is the extract mall, but like Beluga restaurant top floor. You definitely brought one in, did I? Maybe it was last raid. I don't know. Where is it from here? I genuinely actually don't know. Up the escalator hard right. Down here? Or in there? Am I going to have to look it up? This may surprise you. I've never actually been into Beluga. Let me have a look. Oh, that's just scavs. Of them. Okay, that doesn't really help. I've never extracted out of this one ever. Limov. How the hell did you get up there? I don't even know how you get into Beluga. Beluga's on the third floor, no? I don't know how you actually get in there. You have to go over to the left side somewhere. Is it over here? According to the map, it looks like it's over this side, maybe? Oh, up here, is it? And then the extract's like... Oh, maybe I have been into Beluga. It's very confusing, that map. Let's see if we can go this way. It's a breach-only door. Well, that's not useful. I actually don't know how to get there. The problem is, I can't read all the comments and make sense of it. Because there's too many. There's too many, like, conflicting things, and they're all, like, 10 seconds delay. Let's get back to the front. Because I don't actually know where I am anymore. Let's go back this way. Super heavy now. Oh, it's out here. Oh, it's out there. Ah. Oh, I see. I just had a quick look at Reema's map. Reema's map's actually more useful. The other one's extremely confusing. We might get a couple of more scav kills as well while we're at it. And then we're almost certainly going to. God, the... Getting pretty laggy at this point. Oh, I can't shoot. I'm not out of bullets, but I can't shoot. Why can't I shoot? Oh, I am out of bullets. Okay, I'm just stupid. Apparently. I didn't hear the click. Oh, it's because I've got the 30 in. Oh, I'm just very confused. Okay. I was very, very confused. I thought I had the 60 in. So my whole, like, idea around, like, how many bullets I had was just completely wrong. A scav got raid. I just shot through a wall in the church. Oh, man. Oh, where's my... Oh, I dropped it. Oh, well. Right. Was scav like there? Creeping. Right. So is it right at the top? It looks like it. Now where? In the back. I can hear? Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. We did it. Oh my god. Okay. I thought it was in the... I think I was getting it confused with the Klimov Shopping Centre one. Unfortunately. Which is why I was getting so confused there. Have you got the beluga key? I think I do. I just don't think I brought it. We did it eventually. It's good to go out of each extract. Probably should have done that a long time ago, to be fair. I just never find myself on that corner of the map. I was expecting to use the green exfil, so... Okay, well. I actually killed some scouts this time, which is good. Unfortunately, this one was with the SVT, so it didn't actually matter. I was like, no, it's broken. In fact, I was just a dumbass. Reference, you can get in there from the door behind the bar on the first floor, the breach-only door. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out another time. Man, I feel like today was quite stressful. We did well, but it was stressful. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Well, as I said, that is it. I am going to have to go. That took slightly longer than I was hoping for. But I'll be back tomorrow for some fantastic ScavTalk podcasting. So if you're around then, come join live. Otherwise, you can hear it all on Monday as usual. Till then, we're going to go and raid Mr. Hayes. I'm going to go and get back on with the rest of my day, go and help with the fam and all of that good stuff. But I will see you all soon. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next video coming out on Saturday. I'm still like putting a few pieces together, but it should, I think, be quite a short one based on what I'm at the moment. So either which way, I will catch you soon. Thank you for hanging, and I'll enjoy the weekend. If I don't see you before then, bye bye.